All right. Welcome back. I know I'm late today, but welcome back to the continued orchestrated collapse of this steaming pile of living dog shit that we are forced to call our society. I'm your host, Reg from Alaska. Hope to be here with you for at least an hour or so. I know that I'm late today. I forgot that it was Wednesday. I'm busy as hell. Had the hearing yesterday. Cheers, by the way. Oh yeah. And so I realized, holy fuck, I've been out shoveling 3 feet of fucking snow. And I thought I should probably be able to pull off a fucking live stream here. And so, yeah, it's a Jackstream. And so it's time for me to fucking spout out and rant off for a while. I don't really expect many people to show up, if any. So that's cool. That's cool. I gotta fucking talk about this bullshit that I had to go through yesterday. Oh my God. All right. Some of you may know that I've been going through an estate, right? Hey, Joey, what's up? What's up, brother? Good to see you, my friend. Hell yeah. Got Joey in the house. My dog. But yeah, going through this fucking load of bullshit, right? Literally had to listen to easily the most delusional freak on the face of the earth. And I'm not joking. And sadly, I don't admit anything, but I'm forced to say this fucking person somehow related to me, right? And I have been trying to figure this one out since day one because this freak show is just, oh my God, and everybody knows it. And so lives in a complete world of his own creation, just straight delusion, and believes this shit, literally. And that's the danger that he is to himself and to all of us. And he always has been. But the court's got to listen to this shit. Rev Truth, what's up? How you doing, sister? So good to see you. Hey, how we doing on the whole flush? I know I got to get started on that again too. I got some stuff over here. I'm getting busy on here pretty quick, but yeah, so good to see you. And so yeah, this fucking dude who's been living in Washington for 40 fucking plus years, been here at this house once in 25 years. Claimed he came here, you know, when my sister did the funeral that my mom didn't want and that I respected by not going to. Uh, he came up, made a big deal. I came up to honor my mother, right? Fuck you, dude. Nobody likes you. Everybody fucking knows you're a retard. Mom hated having to talk to you, but you were one of her own fucking brats, so she had to. But every time he did call, she'd like come down and say, "Man, you got to talk to him." Who? Brother, she'd say. And I'm like, fuck that. I know better than to talk to that freak show. And it was like he called back in 2017. He just called my mom and said, "Oh, I'm coming up." And she's like, "What? To here? To my house? No, you aren't." "Oh, I'm going to come up and work on the land." "My land?" she says, because he didn't have any title to it, of course. And he just told her, he didn't ask. Just told her, "I'm coming up." She was so freaked out that he was going to show up here that she wanted me to talk to him. I'm like, fuck, forget about it. He ain't got fucking 2 cents to rub together. He ain't going to make it here. But she was so freaked out that eventually I did have call the freak show. And this back when he was claiming, he was still trying to be kind of nice then, right? Because he wanted something, right? He needed help. He can't, as much as he tries to say he can do everything on his own, he can't because he got no car, he can't drive, none of that bullshit, right? Loken, what's up? Welcome. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's late afternoon here. Battle, fucking been a trip, brother. I'm talking about that right now. But yeah, I was divulging back to what happened years ago when my fucking brother, who I still don't claim any fucking relation to at all. But now since we're in the legal thing, he has to be heard, right? And he knows this, right? And fucking, I've never seen somebody so comfortable with just straight telling lie after lie to, you know, under oath in court, in court of law. Right? I mean, I've never seen anybody so comfortable with it. But once again, I remind myself this dude lives in a fucking world of his own creation. Everything he imagines is the truth. So, but he literally fucking got up there. I mean, they let me talk first, and I kept it completely, professional, like everybody's been telling me. Don't jump into any of the. I mean, everybody's been telling me, even though they've slandered me and lied, nothing but lies on their sworn statement, to not go that path either, right? And I mean, I would just tell the truth, right? But I haven't even done that, right? It's been maintaining, because everybody says the person who keeps the best composure usually has the upper hand, right? And so I've been doing it keeping strictly to law. And of course, they're so stretched thin here that they don't even get a chance to really look at the fucking file till they pop into the hearing and fucking. That's basically how it was. I mean, I guess the guy had a chance to look at the file ahead of time, but his fucking judge is like 30 years old. Fuck, man. Youngest fucking judge I've ever seen. And you know, I mean, I'm not trying to say that they jumped the gun on him being a judge, but he didn't really know what was going on very much, right? He didn't swear anybody in, uh, fucking, shit like that, right? Uh, Till later, right? Oh yeah, that's right, I swear in, right? And that kind of thing, and not only that, but he wasn't aware that the homestead land is a completely different court, the BIA court, not in their jurisdiction, right? But he kept talking about it. So that struck me as like, wow, you should at least know that that's not, we shouldn't be. And we're not even talking about that. We're talking about the fucking will here, right? And so, anyway, I did have a lot of confidence right off the bat. But when he finally started to read, because he's gonna have to read the statutes, and when he does read them, you come around. But so if they follow the law, I got nothing to worry about whatsoever, because it's all in the will's favor. And I'm not trying to say my favor. I'm going to say my mother's favor, and that's who I'm fighting for. But yeah, this freak show gets up there. I mean, when I did my thing and explained out, very cool and calmly, everything, all the total truth. And then let my sister talk, right? And she said her bit. She didn't hardly say shit really, because she's just trying to keep from fucking repay the $6,000 she fucking stole from the account, right? None of that came up yet. Strictly sticking with the validity of the will, but it will come up next. And so finally, this fucking freak show brother of mine comes on, and he just starts fucking Jesus Christ. Couldn't believe the shit he was saying. He's like saying, well, the very year she passed, I was supposed to come up and take Reggie out to the lake and start working on the land. And I just about fucking laughed my ass off right then. I was just like, fuck, I couldn't say anything. You're not supposed to interrupt, right? And I'm just waiting until I know. I was like, well, that's a total fucking lie, right? I didn't say it that way. I go, well, he thought that I was going to go out anywhere and work anywhere with him. That's entirely untrue, right? And this call that he's talking about wasn't 6 months ago. It was 6 years ago in 2017. That's not true, he says. And it's like, dear God, right? Like, I got the journal entry right here. I know exactly when it was. So this is how fucking lost the freak is. Winmore, what's up, brother? Good to see you. And so, yeah, fucking, he sat there. He like, I'd agree to go anywhere with him. And he says, well, mother invited my wife and I to come up there and live with her, right? And I'm like, oh, fuck me, right? There's no the fuck way that would ever happen. And everybody knows this, but of course, judge doesn't, and they have to listen to this fucker, and so he knows he just gets to fucking. I mean, and all he does is lie, right? So he's completely comfortable doing it, and so he just fucking everything was just one fucking lie after another, and even he threw both my other siblings under the bus too. The ones that were siding with him. I was sitting there saying that as soon as they saddled their ponies with him, I was like, oh, you fuckers gonna regret this. You just don't get it, do you? And fucking they might slightly start to get it, because this is just act one. when we go to the BIA court, that's when the BIA court won't be fucking around. There'll be no fucking junior judge in that. It's going to be a fucking serious fucking thing, right? And they're watching what's happening in this one. And this is why my brother Guy didn't call in very smartly, because I warned him. I said, dude, you might want to fucking pull your statement. I said, because anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. And that's so true. Even though this is a civil case, not criminal. So you can get away with lying all your fucking asses off like everybody does in these fucking civil fucking courts. That's why they're kind of a joke. But definitely not a criminal thing, right? And my brother keeps saying, oh, he wants an attorney appointed. What, is he confused? It only happens in a criminal trial, you idiot. Fucking, they'll supply you with the fucking public pretender then, but they don't just hand out lawyers for fucking anything, and especially in civil case, fuck, it's people against people. Fuck, man, but this shows how retarded this freak show is. And he threw my brother under the bus. He's like, I mean, my brother Guy actually was more involved with my mom than he ever could be. Okay, he used to at least send her some fish. Fucking Randy ain't never done shit. He said, "Oh, Guy, he's Southeast. He's not even involved in shit." And I'm just trying to fucking sit there. Talk about non-involvement. You're the freak. I mean, this is what they always do. They project onto others what they actually are, right? And this is why he's comfortable doing all this shit, because he just projects everything he's guilty of on everybody else. And so, yeah, he dissed Guy, and and then he did Gwen too. He threw Gwen straight under the fucking bus too. They talk about the fucking land at the lake, which shouldn't even be a subject in this court because it's not even in its jurisdiction. It had nothing to do with the fucking validity of the will. But this junior fucking judge asking him questions. Worst thing he could possibly do is ask my brother fucking questions. If he fucking has any type of thought that he has some type of authority, oh, you're fucked. You're going to have to. Yeah, he was saying bullshit like he was out there walking land last year. Like, wait, dude, you can't even get to that shit unless by boat, right? How do you get there? Dude, it's so easy to disprove all of his bullshit. But, I mean, he believes this shit. But claiming that he was talking to mom about it. And said to my sister, he's like, sorry, Gwen, but mom said no, not for the girls. This is strictly for the guys. I'm just fucking once again laughing and fucking trying to keep it underneath, keep a straight face. I can see Gwen's expression on the other end of the line just going, motherfucker, but she's got to keep her fucking cunt shut because she saddled her pony with that fucking freak show. And they feel like, I mean, now that they're already fucked, they're hitched, baby. Shouldn't have done it because he's going to be your downfall. He will. He'll fucking explode your whole shit. If not already exploded. I mean, they've already done it to themselves. I just pointed it out. All of them made these choices, not me. Right? I made no choice in this matter. All I'm doing is pointing out their fucking absolute fucking fraud and illegal acts. Illegal fraud. So, yeah, I'm on a rant stream a little bit. But fuck, man. I mean, it's such a contrast to what I'm reading of my mother and my grandpa and their family, right? The family that actually fucking, my grandpa had those kids out there. They worked every day, right? Every day he worked. Even my mom talking about when she turned 4, she's doing her chores, fucking stacking wood and all this other shit, right? Right? And she literally says in one of her stories, if you breathe, you work, right? And my brother Randy, this is why he's a giant embarrassment, because he's never worked in his life. Never. And he might have had a cunt hair few jobs when he was a youngster, but for 40 fucking years, not a job. Not even a job one. His wife supports his fucking lazy cunt ass as he just lays around watching TV, fucking cussing at it. Literally, I've been there, man. I was sitting there trying to do some reading or something. I stayed with him for a little while. Mistake. It's a long time ago, right? And fucking all of a sudden, he just like, God damn cunt. I'd hear him cuss. It was just like my old man. Just like my old man. He used to do the same fucking thing. Like my freak show old man. Right? Hear this fucking cunt out of fucking nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? And he's like, oh, that fucking stupid football carrying freak on TV, right? Cussing at the TV over a fucking football game, right? And I mean, he'd just randomly cunt out at any fucking time. And so I learned not to fucking hang around in the fucking room while I was watching TV. I wondered why it was empty in there, right? Biggest room in the house, and everybody else is somewhere else. Oh, I figured it out. They didn't want to sit there and listen to this fucking freak show ass fucking scream cunt, right? I mean, it's one thing if you got a viable reason to say it, but if you're just fucking screaming at the fucking TV, dear God. But and then also claims that he doesn't watch TV. I mean, they're a fucking freak show, right? So I had listened to that bullshit for, I mean, 1 minute is too long, and he took like 20 some odd minutes. And I was supposed to get to rebut afterwards, but the judge cut me off. And I felt like saying, bro, do you understand my life is on the line here? Right? You might be busy, but I still got a little bit of time left. Do you mind hearing one more fucking sentence? Oh, man. I'm sitting here, I have a great understanding of the law now that I've been studying. Not all the law, just my little fucking niche that I'm in, right? I read every fucking thing on it. Everything. And I understand it very fucking succinctly. And so I'm just sitting here formulating exactly what I'm going to do if this fucking chimp does not fucking follow the law. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, I will not take it lying down at all. They think they're going to get away with that shit. The fuck no, they ain't. All right. And so I'm formulating my plan already. And so they better pray they fucking find, if they better pray they go get with the law. Otherwise, it's going to get blown up into a big fucking stink. And I'm not joking. I will do a live stream right in front of their fucking chimp ass court. Because I have no confidence. But I'm expecting, just like my cousin said, that he'll have to confer with the senior judges, which will probably set him on the right path. And so I said, yeah, you're right. You're right. Probably will, But either way, it's going to be interesting because this is just act one. We go to the BIA court next, which is fucking bigger, right? It's a bigger deal. And so thank you, Rev. Been praying, Reg, to keep you in my prayers. Thank you so much. I've been praying for everyone too, and for other people. There's other people up here, like one of my good friends. His mother's about ready to pass right now, and so I told him, "Hey man, when you need to talk, hit me up because truth be known, I could also like to talk, right?" And so, but I don't think so, Joey. It's all good, no worries. And so, he might see a notice or something, and if it comes up, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I'm going through exactly what I'm going to do here if things don't float my way very quickly. Because I literally, at the end, I was like, Your Honor, please, one last thing. Said I need to get at least special administrator, because basically that's already what I've been doing. I say I need to get the special administrator thing because winter's here, the blackouts are already hitting. I was blacked out yesterday for almost the whole day. And I was just about ready to wonder when I had to drain out my heater system to keep it from freezing. And so I need this desperately because now the estate and my freaking well-being are in jeopardy. And he straight blew me off. Right now, you'll get my right. And I'm just like sitting there going, this is part of the fucking law, dude. Can't fucking you're not even, it's illegal to put the fucking estate in jeopardy. Fuckhead. So yeah, I had to bite my fucking tongue in half and just grab my shit and go, right? Still had time on the clock. Too fucking busy. Fucking my life's on the fucking line. No biggie. No biggie. Right? Because if this power does go out like it did 2 years ago, it's very possibility. Like it went for 8 days. I don't think, I had Bob to help me last time, right? I don't this time. I would be flying completely solo on this. And there's no fuck way that I'd be able to hack it, right? I will have to abandon. And I'll just drain the system and walk away. Lock it up, and I have to go out and live in my fucking truck, and that will put my life in jeopardy. And so, fuck you, dude, if you don't think it is. I'm so fucking pissed off, man. I left there fucking steaming, right? Steaming. So, and that's the worst part. I mean, dude, on his face, if he's gonna fucking believe these chimps who have nothing to lose and everything to gain, whereas I have everything to lose and very little to gain, by defending my mother's honor and the truth, as they lie, fucking scum, dude. After this is over, I don't ever want to see any of their ugly faces ever again. Sure, I'll forgive them, but I ain't forgetting. And fuck them. And I'm going to tell them straight up, coming near my property or me, I have the right to shoot, right? Because I consider them my worst enemies on this earth. And they are. Look at them, trying to fucking ruin my life. Trying to fucking kick me on the fucking street. For what? I didn't make any of these choices, you fucking cunts. I hope they're listening. But I know they aren't. But I just wish one day one of them would, right? So they could fucking hear the truth. Of course, it wouldn't compute in their brain. But fucking... If they think they're getting fucking anything from me, they better dream again. And I'm pretty sure, you know what? I know my brother guy didn't come on because I did warn him. I said, dude, you're going to... I mean, lying in the court of law isn't very smart. Because the BIA court's watching, that's federal, right? So all this shit's on record. On record, baby. And this is why I haven't said. I haven't joined that fucking stupid little game that they're playing of fucking slander and lies and fraud. Talking shit about me, telling them all this fucking... I know they think, oh, it's just civil court. They can get away with it now. Shit's on record. And you will have to live by it. And the universe will treat you like it. I mean, like it or not. That shit's coming. Like what I said before, man, don't curse yourself. Don't create your own hell. And who the fuck's been doing that? Each and every one of these fuckers. Not me. Said I've tried to fucking make a deal with them. Literally. I mean, when the fucking court, if they finally do fucking read the file and see that. I mean, what the fuck? You're supposed to argue against that, right? I tried to settle with these cunts. And fucking the cunt of a sister of mine, she said, I said, all I want to do is get paid back for my time. I need fucking my money that I put out and my time that I put in. And her response was, I don't know about paying you, which is fucking, there's law. There is a law that states that I fucking need to be paid back and compensated. It's fucking statute on record. She said, I don't know about paying you back, but I do know the estate can come at you for market share rent. I don't think the family would want that. I wouldn't, right? You don't fucking say shit like that unless that's, of course, what you're planning, right? It's a fucking threat. Not even veiled, right? I wouldn't. Yeah, right. Fuck you, cunt. The reason why you said it is because you're threatening me with it. For fucking doing what? Paying all the fucking bills and doing everything on my own? Just so you guys can come and scoop in and fucking try to take this place away and split it up and shove it up your cunts? Yeah, fuck you. Think I'm going down easy? Fuck you. And get ready to pay that $6,000, you cunt, because I'm coming for it, and I will get it. Oh man, I'm fucking steaming. I'm sorry, you guys. I am fucking steaming. So grab a couple comments here. Rev Truth. Whatever may come, remember that what the devil intends for evil, God will use for good. Amen. God makes no mistakes, and it's not the author of confusion. Well said. And I know he's on my side too, right? I mean, there's a reason why my mother's cacti plant. Blue. They say it's Christmas cacti, but twice in 1 year. Okay then. And so when my dad's sister aunt was given administrative power when he died before given to me, I'm glad she had those honors. It was one big hot mess to stay. Plus I trust her. Yeah, that's why you're gonna need to make a trust instead of doing a will. Say it over and over again. Get a trust. Don't fucking do some stupid will and you have to wait on some fucking chimp ass judge. No. Put it in a state or in a trust and it fucking passes to your benefactors the moment you stop breathing. They'll have to fucking go through the fucking hell I'm going through. Don't fucking do it to anybody. All right. I'm already studying. I got the book right over here. Fucking tells me exactly how to do it. And I will have it written up and worded out perfectly by the time I get to transfer this title into, it's never going to my name. It's going right into my trust. So I will not put anybody through the fucking hell that I'm going through. Not a chance. And they say make a revocable trust. I'm going to say no. I'm making an irrevocable one. Because at least while I'm alive. Okay? Still haven't quite figured it out yet, but I'll be doing that. She was first, play everything up fairly with follow my dad's wishes. Hey, fucking right on. That's awesome. See, I know for a fact my mom's wishes were not to fucking split up her whole thing and destroy her entire legacy. Right? Now, I know that for a fact because we talked every day over meals I cooked for her, both of us, right? My fucking retard living in his own fucking world brother. Oh, I had a closer was closer with my mom on the phone. Oh, he said that. Get this. He said that they fucking, he knows she had a will because he made her, he was talking on the phone with her and they signed their wills together or some fucking retarded freak show thing like this. Fucking freak. Fuck him, man. God damn him. I mean, but when you give him a little bit of free reign to lie, that fucker will take it to limit. And this freak show, fuck him, man. Oh, there's a special place in hell for him to burn in. I know that for a fact. Well, I didn't agree with everything my dad wanted in his will, but hey, that's what he wanted. Hey, I will respect anything my mom said. Okay, it just so happens she fucking put me in this. I'm just the guy caught in the middle. Hey, I always told her, hey, I told her that I didn't want anything from her. But when she talked about it, she said, well, it's just going to get split up by them and sold down the river. Is that what you want to? And I thought about it for a second. I was like, no, I guess I don't. Right. I mean, well, what do you want? You want it sold? And she goes, well, of course I don't. Right. She said, but I would have to agree with it if everybody else did. I mean, but will you stay here? And I was like, yeah, okay, sure, I will. She goes, good then, right? Then I'll put that down. I go, well, you better, because nobody's going to believe me. And she says, I know. And so I know she was in updating it, like they keep saying, but like I said, my sister came down here to help me search. It's back when I'm a retard. I'm so naive. Never should trust her. So she very well could have, because they accused me. Once they accused me of destroying a will, I was like, oh, fuck. There's their mission right there. Fucking Democrat move. Typical Democrat move. Fucking accuse your enemy of what you just did, right? To throw suspicion off yourself. And when I saw that, I was like, that fucking cunt oh, fuck me, right? Yeah, but they didn't count on me finding the rough draft, now did they? Which is actually legal because it's signed and was made in testamentary intent. So fucking read it and weep, you cunts. And if the court follows the law, I keep saying that because they kept alleging and shit, right? So, they don't, I'm going to have to fucking literally call incompetence because junior fucking judge, this is his first case, right? Say, hey, you didn't look at the fucking 7 to 9 statutes that literally line up with this, right? FEMA gave my bro $9,000 on account of them killing her. Oh my God. Yeah, baloney. Back in 2020, still hasn't bought the headstone. Her grave was already paid for. I can relate to your feelings on your fam. Well, see, my mom didn't want any of that shit because she knows how much it costs. Right? All that bullshit, dude. It's fraud. And she hated that. She literally, I mean, I know this for a fact because I read the book she wrote called Satan's Counterfeit years ago. Part of it's her life story. And she literally says right in there, she calls the morticians vampires. And she said, I can already feel my dead body shivering underneath their necrophilic touch, right? She fucking last thing she wanted was to be fucking handled by a mortician. All right. And that's why she requested to be buried in the backyard here in Gunnysack. My brother says, oh, that's the lake. I'm like, God damn it, man. Why do I got to listen to this freak? Right. My mom didn't like that lake property. The only reason she got it is because everybody was telling her, you got to get some land. You got to do it. Well, there was a chance to, right? And yeah, rightfully so. I wish she would have picked the land down in Valdez instead. We'll fucking be a godzillionaire now, right by the road. Jesus Christ. But she picked the land up by the lake because we had family up there already. So, and she just, I mean, you don't pick out. You see what's there. There's like available areas, and you just sign up for an area, and then they just slap on whatever land they feel like to you, right? And God, I only wish you took some of that Valdez land for fuck's sake. But because it would have been well developed and already fucking productive now. That land lake is cut off by, you can't get to it except by a boat, right? And so it's fucking just desolate too. But we were going to start to check that out. So I got a plan on how to make that productive, right? Because build a geothermal greenhouse up there too, kind of like you can in the backyard here. Start with one in the backyard, then get one working up there eventually, and start to plant shit that grows wild on that land. If we'd done that years ago, the fucking land would be worth a fortune right now. But so I had the idea back in 2017 when I first came up here. And had we had done that, then by now there'd be plenty of shit growing on there. 6 years, right? There'd be all kinds of good shit growing on there. It'd be fucking worth a fortune. But no. And when I mention this kind of shit to fucking the retards that I'm forced to call my fucking siblings, this fucking eyes glaze over, because if they don't know how to do it, then nobody must know, right? No, it's pretty fucking easy. It just takes a bunch of work. One thing that nobody's willing to do, right? But my mom was no stranger to work. Fuck, man. She did more work in one day than fucking my brother Randy has in his whole fucking life. Fucking lazy cunt. That's why she was so embarrassed of him. We all were. Fuck. How the fuck you? Ugh, right? Fucking dude, just complete fucking. And that's what he refers to me. I mean, because he's projecting, right? Oh yeah, Reggie just goes up and sponges off mom. Because that's all he's ever done, right? Is be a sponge himself. No. I've done fucking so much work on this land. Thousands of hours worth of work on this land. I've worked on this land more than anybody else. Including my mom. Right? Because mom was just a hoarder. She just piled shit up here. It took me fucking years to clean it out. And to reclaim this land, as she would always say. Reclaim it from all the fucking junk that was piled on it. But God bless my mom anyway. But I sure wish she would have. I mean, I'm grateful she did leave me a will. And so otherwise wouldn't even have a leg to stand on. But still ain't out of the bushes yet. Still waiting on Junior JG's fucking decision. And my cousin assured me, he says, well, a young guy like that, he goes, gonna have to refer to the senior judges, and if he wants to have a career, he better not come out the gate fucking up. And trying to toss my mom's holographic will out on the flimsy little fucking memorandum fucking hearsay story of these cunts that have nothing to lose and everything to gain and are lying would be completely retarded. I mean, even if he hated my guts, which I get this feeling that he just doesn't like me. Even if that's so, you can leave that bias at the door. But yeah, fucking 9 different fucking statutes in my favor there, buddy. Might want to look them up. And so, no, if I hear anything like he's not validating, then I'll just immediately call incompetence. And so I'll do a live stream right on the porch of that fucking place. Because I'm done fucking around. I'm fucking sick of this shit. Fucking almost 2 years now of living fucking a complete stressed out, not knowing anything. Any fucking second out could be fucking, we're gonna give it to these cunts who don't deserve it. Fuck you. The fuck if you are. Maybe after the shootout. No, I'm not saying that, but no, I'm not going down. There's no way. I'm fucking pissed off now. Okay. I've been fucking trying to be humble. I'm done with that. I'm fucking pissed. Anyway, yeah. If you do want to shoot it out, anybody listening, fucking A, show up today. Let's get it done. Let's get it done right now. I'm good. But now that I'm fucking got a little bit out of my system, the other part is, I mean, this is part of the roller coaster ride right now, is that along with this bullshit of my family, right? These fucking cunts who fucking don't deserve to have me shit in their faces are 100% different than what I'm reading about of my mom and my grandpa and my great grandpa and the family, the tight knit fucking family they had. Oh my God. If only God, Why couldn't I at least just have one person like my grandpa or something in my family? One. Yeah. Yeah. Skips a generation, I guess. Skip my fucking generation, all right. I don't have one fucking person in my siblings anyway. I do as far as my extended cousins. There's two of them, matter of fact. One from my dad's side, my cousin Rose. God, she is the one who believes in family, and she's the only one. Uh, she's the only one who actually offered me any type of financial support too, right? Especially after I fell and broke my ribs, man. She was the one. She was like, "Hey, man, if you need any money, you tell me, right? I mean, you need some food, you need some gas, you need money, right?" I was like, "No, I just fucking getting through it. I got a job, and so I'm good." But she keeps saying that all along, man. It's fucking such a fucking relief to hear that sometimes, right? So far, I haven't needed to borrow any money or anything. I've been scraping by, but it's been tight, tight every time. I'm fucking just like now, back down to fucking shit again. But you'll be happy to hear um, I got approved to be a door dasher. And so I'm gonna start doing that. If I can get everything set up tonight, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And until I get some type of other job, and even after I get a job, I'll probably do it on the side because I know that they're desperate here because it just snowed 3 fucking feet. Nobody wants to drive, and the guys are probably already doing it in their little piece of shit fucking junk wagons that I seen fucking. Because I've seen some of these dashers, right? A couple of them were like had fucking high dollar rigs, right? You can tell they're just doing a spare time kind of thing, just for the fuck of it. And then there's ones where like, dear God, man, I fucking went out there and I was like, fuck, man, we have to pass an inspection in here. That fucking car would never. I mean, there's fucking 2 dogs in it. Fucking looks like you just got through fucking shooting fucking heroin or smoking meth or something in it, right? It just, I was like, dear God, I was carrying it out for this fucking big fat chick who was driving fucking semi retarded, right? I'm like, dear God, this fucking DoorDash situation. I mean, fuck, what the fuck, right? None of them know restaurant protocol or anything, right? Luckily, I've been in the business for fucking 20 years, so I know I'll be like the one DoorDash guy they like, right? And none of them like it anyway, man. They don't fucking make any money on it. Fucking the only person making any money on it is the fucking restaurant owner and the fucking computer techs, right? And the driver, right? The driver gets a little share of money too, right? But the guy actually doing the work. But the restaurant people, man, they got to do DoorDash and they have no love out of that shit, right? And they fucking hate it when that thing starts ringing over there, right? Fuck. But see, I'm lucky because I know all this shit, inside shit, and so I'll be able to probably do it fairly well. And I know they're desperate because they run fucking dozen ads a day and everything fucking. Especially now that since it snowed and everybody else bowed out, they're like, "Fuck this." And I don't blame them. And I wouldn't do it unless I had fuck 4x, right? And I'm doing it. I'm desperate, right? I'm down to desperation now. But this fucking place I want the job at was just there. They just started running ad today. Just there. Sweet old lady though, right? Known as Australia, right? And she's, you know, just passionate about food and she's a great cook and everything, but you can tell kind of like she was so forgetful, right? She was like, "Oh, I thought I was looking. What's your name again?" I was like, "My name's Reggie." She's like, "Oh yeah, I was just looking at your thing. I just dropped off a resume recently, right?" I'm like, "Here, you have another one if you want." She's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me take. Okay, I remember this one. No, let me keep it, right? Yes, please keep it." And so I'll if I start picking up food there for DoorDash. Come on, you remember me, right? So anyway, um, until I even after I get a job, I'm probably still keep doing this on the side. But right away, I'm going to go straight for the hustle and see if I can start pulling a couple hundred a day, like my buddy Forrest was doing with Uber Eats down there. And I know it'd probably be possible because I'll probably be one of the only ones doing it. Weather being like it is, and the fucking like I said, the streets are no joke here. You want to see what 3 feet of snow is like he's driving in. If you don't have four-wheel or front wheel drive, pretty well fucked. If you're working on rear wheel drive, They call it two-wheel drive now. One-wheel drive, idiots, because only one wheel will spin when you get stuck, right? If one of them will spin, that one will just spin, right? So that's the weird part. Anybody knows how to push the car out of the fucking snow, you know what I'm talking about, or a mud hole or anything, right? One-wheel drive. And so I fuck see it every day, right? People getting pushed out, people in the ditch. And yeah, it's sad, right? Because once your car goes in 3 foot of snow, not the easiest to get it out. But dude, I drive extra careful when this happens, and I watch every goddamn thing, right? You can't even come near me without me knowing. I see fucking 3 moves ahead. You got to, otherwise, because when the people pull out in front of you, you got to fucking be able to know where to go and what you're gonna do. You got to have your plan. And I've already dodged a few of them. Not this year, but last year. Fuck, dude, driving right out in front of me and shit. This is why I was going the speed limit too, right? And I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I don't give a fuck. People are coming up on my ass. Go around, right? Because now they just repaved our road. Another fucking thing. God damn these fucking scum. I don't know how they get away with it, right? I fucking worked on fucking paving crews, and the fucking shit they did to our road. Oh my god. Fucking my mom went to see that, right? Ugh. But anyway, they fucking turned it into a divided road. Fucking there's few left turns you make. Luckily they did one at my road. If I had to drive past, oh my god. I'd be on fucking burrow steps every day going, what the fuck? Right? But no, they fucked a bunch of businesses here by not putting any left turns in there for them. If you know what I mean. You can't cross over into the other side of the road. You gotta go all the way down the light and then back around and fucking do it. Just fucked a bunch of businesses. Yeah. And then not only that, but fucking the 2 lanes that we drive on going to town here, which was the old road, they fucking dug out all the paint lines down the middle. And so there's giant groove down the road all the way down, right in the spot where your fucking wheel is. Fucking start to fucking break fucking traction. Every time you get in that fucker, it's fucking retards. I don't know how they get away with it. It gotta be illegal. Fucking man, probably getting fucking 20 goddamn million for this shit. At least. Fucking retards. Fucking incompetent pieces of dog shit. Fucking nightmare, man. I know I'm not done ranting, but like I said, this is Jackstream, man. I'm fucking gonna take it out. Take it out. Anyway, I do have a couple things I want to share on my Instagram account of some shit that I've saved that's pretty interesting and whatnot. Um, okay, I've read. I've been before we get in that. I've been reading, like I said, the writings about my grandpa and my great grandpa. Right, some of their testimonials and some of the shit that they did. I mean, God, I'm not joking, man. I'm gonna make bits on these. Right, these are fucking crazy. All right, this is back. I mean, my great grandpa. We're talking about long before statehood, right? And so just fucking territory in the Wild West, dude. And no joke, it was. And my grandpa talks about running freight where they were taking out fucking at $20 an ounce, 30 grand worth of gold a fucking week, right? Fucking big bars shit. So he was in on all that shit. And he said the most disturbing thing he ever saw. I'm still digesting this too, right? And I'll go ahead and spill the beans now. But I'm trying to figure out how to make it into part of a bit. I mean, I don't know. You guys watched the bit that I did about my mom and them running from the wolves. And that's no joke, right? They literally had to do that. Fucking wolves, starving wolves, fucking coming in, right? And they had to bounce. My dog fled. My grandpa, fucking total stud, right? This fucking man. Oh God, it's admire the shit he did, right? He was a self-made man. He went with 3rd grade education. He said that's enough of that. Multiple stories that I'm doing on him. And he's the one who built the dog sleds and the barges and ran the boat, the navigation, built the fucking cabins, built the houses. He built it all with his 2 fucking hands, right? I remember his house there in Fairbanks and the land they swindled him out of. Case I'm looking at with different eyes. I got a plan. But yeah, the shit that he did is just wow, right? And all these different stories about his first jobs and stuff, and when he was born up to a kid, and then even his dad Ephraim, right, part Russian and fucking mostly Russian, as a matter of fact. I think. Anyway, seeing the pictures of him and shit like this is crazy, right? And but okay, one of Ephraim's stories is talking about um they all live along the river, right? And they made their living there, right? Salmon came up, dude. This is why they learned how to, catch salmon. So the Russian tech is the fish wheel, right? You set a fish wheel, boom, 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 catch fish here for you 24/7. And those things are really cool. That's a lot of tech that's used here. And then the native ways of doing it too, of course, very successful. They did nets um, and shit like that, other types of traps. And I mean, the tide traps they did down in fucking Southeast were fucking unbelievable, right? Fucking the whole tribe go out, hold their heads, walk through the creek, scare the fucking school of fish right into a tide pool. When tide goes out, boom, they're trapped, right? And all kinds of shit like that. And so, anyways, talking about along the river, of course, they all go in, they had different types of canoes and shit like that because this is your highway. This is how you travel in the summer months when it's not frozen. And talk about was rough. This is Ephraim's time, way back when they were talking 1800s, right? And he said that they were going along in their canoes, a bunch of people. Um, there was some kind of fucking animosity, bad blood, or something happening here. But they said that they're going down the river and by these cliffs, right? And they said a bunch of these men climbed up the cliff and tossed rocks right down into their canoes and drowned them all. I was like, what the fuck? And so I got, yeah, this shit that I'm reading is crazy, right? And then, okay, the most disturbing thing my grandpa saw, and I haven't found this one yet, man. I'm fucking scouring, dude. Trust me, there's thousands of pages of writing here. I remember just looking at it because I've been looking through for anything to support um, the will and whatnot, or any clue in my mom's journals about where the new updated will would be, right? And I still haven't found anything, and I'm still pouring through it, and it's, it's not like it's easy. My mom wrote on all kinds of shit. I mean, example right here. This is just a little index card and a sticky note, but there's notes on it and names and addresses of the kids, right? Thought that was a clue. But there's napkins with poems on it, and fucking written in every different kind of ink and pencil and everything. And it's scattered too, some of them, right? Like to be where I found the holographic will was in journal entries for her lawsuit, right? And she did feel, I mean, I could read the entries up before it and after. She did feel as though she might die, right? And so she wanted to get it on paper just in case that happened. So it's definitely written as a will, not just as notes to make a will, right? But going through it, man, I'm still organizing it. Like, I mean, the first time I went through it, I was just looking for the one thing, right? And just flashed through it, leaving it all in the same pile. Bad mistake. Should never have done that. I should have started stacking it in different stacks, right? Which I started doing the second time around. And now I'm literally putting things into files and stuff like that. So I can literally fucking get them into an organized state, which will be a miracle on its own right. But it's crazy. And I found this portion of writing that I haven't been able to relocate again. I thought I found it today. I was fucking all excited, but I don't quite see it. And my mom's handwriting sometimes hard to read, and sometimes she switches into shorthand, and it's like the fuck you didn't, right? And so oh god, this is an important one, all in shorthand, so I'm gonna have to learn what the fuck that shit means. But thankful for her, she did actually take testimony from these folks, right? And she talks about great grandpa and all that stuff too. That was a hell of a man. Both of them were astounding, right? Big families too. My mom's family was 10. They had 10 siblings, and none of them fought it out to the death or tried to fucking throw the other ones on the street, right? Like what's happening to me. Well, long story longer, the bit I wrote or that I read, I remember it distinctly because it kind of fucking it made me disturbed too. My grandpa said that one of the strangest things and the most disturbing thing that he ever came across out in the wilderness, because I mean, a 60-mile dog sled run was nothing to him, right? I mean, he was gonna do that to marry my grandma, right? He's like, "Oh, you won't marry us at the church? Well, I gotta get ready." And the pastor, father, or whatever the fuck says, "Why?" He goes, "Well, down there, they'll marry us at the magistrate office down in fucking some other place, right? Not Holy Cross, but maybe Flat." And he was talking about Flat, yeah. And he said it's only 60 miles. So my dog sled, right? So they made an exception in it. But he was always out there. And dude, man, there's stories of guys that would cut 1,000 cords of wood for the river fucking steamers when they started coming up, right? 1,000 fucking cord. Grandpa only did like 130 at a time. But it's out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, one spring, or it was a winter, maybe, riding the dog sled, and he came across, because there's areas of open tundra too as well. But along the river, there's a lot of trees. And so, but you also come across tundra as well, and so kind of mixed bag there, depending on the elevation too, right? Like the lower Yukon, I mean, lower southern part, definitely through the woods, right? And so, anyway, he come across this where there was literally thousands of fucking caribou and shit piled up with their livers chewed out, right? I know, right? Literally, he said there'd be 2,500 fucking carcasses in one pile. And he saw like 3 or 4 of them in different spaces. It's fucking most disturbing thing he ever saw. And it was the wolves who went into killing frenzy because they're overpopulated and they fucking start killing these fucking caribou and chewing out their livers. Only ate the livers. And that's why I said that in the story, right? When the fucking wolves are preparing to eat your liver, because that's apparently what they like. Apparently they like the liver, the brain, and the heart. But mostly the liver, right? Fuck. Liver, Jesus Christ, it's hideous. But anyway, literally found piles and piles of these fucking animals stacked up. Livers chewed out of them. Stacked up. He said in piles. Oh. And I thought, Jesus Christ, if I ever came across that out in the fucking wilderness, I think I'd fucking be pretty fucking disturbed too, right? I'm disturbed just thinking about it. I mean, because those wolves could do that to the caribou, they get tired of the caribou, they kill them all off. Who they could come for next? They're coming for your liver, right? So I don't know if I mentioned this before on a stream or in a video. I don't think I have. I think I was saving it. But yeah, that's what things my grandpa testified about, and that luckily my dear mother would take these stories and write them down. She actually recorded some too, right? Remember I showed you the voice ones, and from what I've heard, there's supposedly more around. And also my sister supposedly did this too, and I'm like, what the fuck? The one passed away, and I remember she did get camera for that, but I don't remember seeing any of it. But I think she did get some, but I'm supposed to keep an eye out for that too. But yeah, there's other things like that in these their testimonies of different throughout the years and shit. But that fucking one with the piles of fucking carcasses, right? Oh my god. How am I gonna CGI that? I don't know. Could fucking blur out some buffalo piles that they do. Throw a few fucking antlers on them. But you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be doing some more of these bits about them. The Lolly and Dad bits, like the wolf one, which I know I should have fucking done I mean, I had to put a little of my humor in there, right? I didn't fucking break out the machine guns and start fucking slaughtering the wolves until the fucking nuclear blast, right? Yeah, it was funny. And I did a final edit of it too that took out all the little mistakes I made in the one that I published on Facebook. And I think you see the final bit on the Don't Watch Alone channel. If you're sub to that, you can check it out. Dusted off a little bit better and made it a little, took out all the little, because there's so many, dude. At some points, I have literally fucking 12 layers of green screen stacked on top of each other. I'm not kidding, man. And so I'm like, fuck. And some of the little mistakes I missed on the first round. But the next one I'm working on is my mama, she fucking wrote a bit about, she calls it muskrats, right? I didn't know if anybody knows what a muskrat is, but it's a rat, right? It's a giant rat, lives in fucking along the river, right? And yeah, they get pretty good fur, right? It's better than nutria, but yeah, they're big fucking rats, right? But they're real hairy, and the fur is actually, I mean, shit, they gotta survive out in the fucking frozen fucking shit here, right? But yeah, my grandpa used to hunt them every once in a while, right? And this is the story she was talking about when she was like 4, about the same age as the whole running from the wolves thing, maybe just a little bit younger. Um, and she talks about how she wanted to be just like my grandpa. My dad, she called him dad all the time, right? My dad want to be just like him, want to be a hunter just like him, right? And so she's like, literally, after she did her chores, she's begging my dad, my grandpa, to go with him muskrat hunting. It says she goes, it's when she learns the difference between the emotional difference between boys and girls, right? And so it's a funny story. And I'm putting it together right now in a similar vein of what you saw in the last one, with a bunch of fucking footage pulled from, you know, the internet and a bunch of photos. And I'm going to do a little green screen acting of myself again. And found another picture of my mom about that age that I'm going to put in it. And so still haven't figured out how to animate those fuckers, man. So next thing I can figure out how to animate the photo. I found a program. I tried to buy it actually, and it fucking wouldn't take my fucking payment. Piece of shit. But I'm learning a little bit more, finding out that I can actually do it in Photoshop, um, where you can actually make it look like they're talking, right? And I just gotta figure out how to do it. And once I can do that, I can make it a little more, you know, I actually give, uh, you know, put a little acting in there for them. Right now, I'll see, as you've seen, just picture of my mom when she was little, right? I had never even seen these pictures. And that's why it's so cool. And oh my God, I got to tell you, I've been reading her poetry all along, and there's different levels of it, as you can see, by obviously your emotional bond with what she's talking about. And some of it to begin with, it's like you can see, this is like um, maybe after she got at college or during college time, right? And we're talking like 70s and whatnot. A lot of it is in the early 80s though too. And so but there's different levels of it where things that really meant a lot to her. Pretty sure everything she wrote about had a certain level of emotional attachment, but some more than others, of course. And man, a few of them are just like, dear God, I can't read them right at the moment. I'm still in a fucking fragile state myself. And then, a lot of them make me cry, of course. But the one I read today it was different than there was a difference to it than everything else that I've looked at thus far. And you could tell it was one of these ones that she just did fairly recently. And another sad thing too is, of course, I can see the change in my mom's handwriting throughout the years too. So nice and smooth and perfect all in the younger years, and then as towards the end, especially towards the last few months of her journal entries, her hand seems shakier. Right, the handwriting is a little shakier, and there's some of it fucking more than others, and I'm just like, oh my God, you know. Uh mama. But this one I read today was just, I'm like, okay, if there's any one of these poems in here is going to be lyrics, this is the one, right? And it was really quite smooth. Uh, I'm going to have to do something on that too. Obviously, I mean, it really fucking, I mean, I had to read it a couple times. I was like, oh my God, mama, what was going on there? What was going on in this one? Right. And it truly is. It's a song easily. Just the wording there is insane. We're more neutral, will feel the world, no doubt. I remember they years ago. You ever see that reality survival show? You know, they fucking put these groups out in the fucking abandoned city and or abandoned part of LA or some shit like that, right? So you literally gotta fucking survive without anything, right? And you can tap out anytime. We'll come get you and give you some food, but otherwise, this thing, they literally played it like it was a post-apocalypse scenario, and different groups teamed up, right? And I don't know if you ever saw. I can't remember what it was called, but I remember me and my girlfriend at the time were all into it, and we watched it all. We watched all of them, right? And very interesting that yeah, they came up with some good shit, and, and it was funny because they had the nutrients. Poor bastards having to eat rat, right? Fuck me. But yeah, those nutria are fucking huge. But the muskrat isn't as quite as big, but it's still, yeah, people eat them. People eat squirrel and shit like that. Say, hey, fuck, I might be fucking chewing on a squirrel here pretty soon. Fuck. Hey, those squirrels are pretty fucking muscular, man. They are. They're fucking badass little fuckers, man. They fly right off the fucking tree to the fucking ground on the snow and fucking haul ass like fucking faster than I can fucking run. No problem. Right? Anybody make a run. I saw two of them, one chasing one around, literally circled his fucking house, dude. I'm sitting there going, Jesus, they gotta be fucking tired by now. No, they fucking literally sprinted. Fucking hauling ass, too. No way you could run that fast through the snow, even if you were fucking, I mean, a moose could barely run that fast, right? Little fuckers right on top of snow. Badass. That's how it remind me of when this muskrat story. I gotta find a fucking squirrel too because my mom talks about birds and squirrels. It right about the time the fucking Gramps makes the fucking kill shot on the fucking cute little muskrat. I won't fucking give it away. Don't give it away. Anyway, yeah, it's a good one. You're gonna want to see it. A little comedic. Yeah. It'll be better than the fucking 2,500 fucking caribou carcass fucking liver chewed out one. Trust me. Oh, and not only that, fucking get this. My mama saw the fucking hairy man, right? Not Bigfoot, not to be confused with Bigfoot. It's the woodsman, the hairy man. There's a name in every fucking native language. Fucking, they mostly referred to as, the hairy man. But the Kushtaka is a little bit different because they say it's people that get lost and taken in by the otters, right? The land otters. And they literally become feral, super strong, tough, handle the cold, all that, right? And they grow fucking hair and shit. It goes away too. That's what I thought, dude, this sounds like a possession to me, right? But now they talk about catching one down there in Southeast where it's a lady that they lost in the winter and they just figured she's dead, right? And dude was out hunting in the spring and come across her out there in the woods, right? And recognized her, I mean, kind of, right? But I mean, holy fuck, they're feral, right? But they're usually still wearing their clothing. And so he went back to the village and said, hey, man, fuck, she's out over there, but it looks like she's Kushtaka now, right? Land daughter man. And so I guess a bunch of fucking villagers went out there. This is a long time ago, 406 State and all that shit. Went out there and grabbed this chick, this lady, right? And said she was so strong, took 4 men to fucking subdue her. And they brought her back to the village and get this. Fucking put her in a fucking wood barrel that they had driven nails into, not all the way, just so the nails stick out with 1/4 inch inside. And they fucking put rock salt in there. Put fuck lady in there, like closed up the barrel, rolled it around. No shit. And then they said that fucking. I mean, this is why it reminded me of a fucking possession because it said the fucking super strong lady was cussing at him and shit from inside the barrel, cussing and gnashing, fucking saying everything she's gonna kill and all that. And then pretty soon it went quiet, and all of a sudden you could hear her start to weep. And they go, "Oh shit!" They open up the barrel and she's back normal, and they saved her from acoustic, right? Yeah, believe it or don't. And so, killer story. And elders told me that I got that on tape, right? But similar type scenario throughout the whole state. Mostly, they won't usually bother with men. The men just don't come back, right? Because they usually don't bother with them. If they do anything, they'll generally kill the men. But they will take women and children, no problem. Right? And they try to assimilate them into their tribe. And sometimes they're forever simulated, and other times they escape. So when men go missing, you know what happened to them. But women and children go missing, they are suffering that fate worse than death, maybe, having been captured by Kushtaka. In other languages, Arulatak, Nantina, Hutslan, multiple different type languages, Gugi. Every language has a name for the hairy man. And get this, my mama saw one. And she wrote about it. And I remember her telling me about it too, right? And so I was grateful to find that one written down. It's not a big deal, right? She was just going down to the riverbank to get some water in the morning when they're out there at fish camp. And she said she went down there and to fill the bucket, and she got the bank. She was like, she just felt, get that intuition feeling and the fucking hair stick up your hackles, stick up in the back of your neck, right? And she looked up and she said, she goes straight across from her, right in the bushes, very distinctly, with two fucking eyes, not fucking animal eyes either. They're fucking human eyes, right? But can't see much else because the hair, right? And she's just looking right in there. Fucking thing was just looking right at her, right? And she's, ah! Who the fuck wouldn't scream, right? Fucking A. And of course, my grandpa, fucking, fucking rifle in hand, right? As soon as a fucking hairy man hears that shit, poof, fucking gone, right? Because they know they're going to get their asses capped if that's possible. Some say they're dimensionary, but if they're just converted people, it stands reason physical. And they say that they live in the tunnels. Right? Tunnels under the mountains. Fucking down southeast, man. Prince Wales Island, massive amount of caves. Cave system is like a labyrinth. And it's that way everywhere. How often you go fucking spelunking, huh? Anybody? Of course not. I know that one day I might have to crawl underground. And I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, it's last resort kind of thing, sure. Well, fucking A, when I go underground, it's gonna be a different fucking scenario, baby. Right? I know what I'm facing, right? I'm not gonna go down there thinking there ain't no fucking demons down there because they is. Call them the Darrow. And then of course in Alaska they call them the little people, right? And these little people, tiny, just fucking strong, if not stronger than you or I. Yeah, fuck yeah. They say a couple of those little people will carry a fucking whole caribou. Dudes have talked about that on the hunt. They're out there hunting, they fucking shoot a caribou, see where it goes down, and they got to kind of go down through a gully or through some fucking trees or whatever to get to it. Down the bottom, they shoot on the mountain, it falls down, climb to it, right? And out of sight of it every once, fucking till you go fight it. Say they come up on their fucking caribou and fucking before they can get to it, but they see it start fucking floating off, is what it looks like, right? And fucking disappear into a fucking tunnel away. What the fuck? Yeah, little people fucking snag their game. A lot of stories about that kind of shit. And then, of course, the most recent story back in, I think it was 2012. Sorry, I got a chunk of fucking weed or something. But yeah, there was a little girl or a little kid, a little boy went missing. God, I can't remember the name of the village, but I remember the name of the mountain, Mount Pilcher. And yeah, I think around 2012 or 2014, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, he went missing in the start of the winter. And of course, after, fuck wintertime up here, man. You're missing more for a day or two, you're pretty much considered you're fucking done, right? Because you stick out somewhere, right? In this shit, 3 foot of fucking snow. I don't give a fuck if you are a survivor, man. You're gonna fucking have a tough time. And so after so many days, I mean, there are stories of people making it and shit like that, but these are, like there's that pilot who fucking, luckily he knew where he crashed and he knew where the road was, right? And so he fucking literally fucking hustled his ass and made it to the road in a few days. Whereas everybody else would have just fucking died, right? But and that's the thing about one of my grandpa's stories too. He's like, I walked into Nana, 60 miles. 60 fucking mile walk. And we're talking fucking what is still, it's like November. It's fucking cold like it is now, fucking snow. But actually snow, if you're going by dog sled, which it wasn't, but there's always dog sled trail, right? Take the dog trail. They call it the main male trail too, right? And so you take the trail, it's not that bad because you actually have nice, smooth fucking snow to walk across. And so, but I mean, you're not gonna make it one day. You can be camping out a couple day or two, right? That's kind of fucking brother my grandpa was. Um, the longest I've walked 7 miles in the shit myself, and so it can be worse. Like, okay, the best time is when it gets a hard crust on the top. You can stay on top of it. Worst time is when it's just weak enough to where you start breaking through and, fuck me. And this is why you stick on the dockside trail, because normally that's been beat down and packed down a little bit. But yeah, the kid that got snatched, I mean, they figured he was dead, right? Because, I mean, the whole winter had passed, giving up hope because, I mean, he can make it out there much more than a week. And so it was another type scenario. Springtime hunt, right? Fucking springtime's coming, animals coming out. I could get out there, get some fresh game, fucking get some grub. And some dude was out doing just that, and he come across the kid, right? And he was like, at first he just couldn't believe his fucking eyes, right? He's like, no, the fuck way. And he's like, and he recognized it's got to be the kid, right, from their own village. And so he was on a snow machine, right? Burns up there, fucking. And he said the kid, he started yelling at the kid, calling him by name, right? And the kid turned and just started speaking some fucking weird gibberish, right? Just disoriented, fucking weird looking, he just didn't think a word about it, nothing, fucking just grabbed the kid, threw him on the sled, burned back the village. And by the time they got back, he came back around. And so they asked him, they said, how'd you survive out there? And he said, well, they had me. They took care of me. They, who's they? And he goes, the little people. And they're like, all right, right. Well, where? He goes, they took me under the mountain. So. And so, yeah, some of them, I don't know how they do escape or if they let some of them go, but that's an occasion where sometimes they do escape. And there's old myths about this shit. Clinking myths. I've read multiple of them. I used to tell a lot of them. One about a guy who gets lost to Kushka because, now get this, what? He, I guess his wife was like fucking around on him or something like that, right? I mean, she was trying to tell him to go hunt on this far side of the island where, they know they're gonna get snatched up by the Kush, right? And so, but what she had done was taken some otter tail hair, and wove it into the dude's fucking ear hole, right? Because that's Clinton did a lot of that fucking piercing and tattooing, and I mean, that's the only thing that gets me about this culture, right? They were fucking self-mutilating, and apparently they were not very hygienic. I'll just say, did a lot of mud smearing and shit, right? But Anyway, yeah, she'd woven the otter hair into his ear hole and boom, snatched up on the next thing. And it's like he describes it as like being in kind of like a dream, right? And runs into like an aunt, an old aunt of his, and that had gone missing and they presume dead, right? And she's like, nephew, Kushtaka got you. You're in the same fix as I am, right? And but she didn't want him to get caught up. She didn't mind it there. I don't know, or whatever. I don't know. It's weird myths, right? And she wanted to help him to escape, right? And apparently the guy's friend, see, once they go disappear and they're like, fuck man, and go out and look for him, right? And one of his friends went out, I guess they searched for him to find it, but the one of his friends wouldn't give up. And he went to this area, because he thought, okay, disappeared to Peacock, I think. Went there and he just sat there at the point of the island, right? Until he could see the guy's shadow. Right. Couldn't see his body, but he saw the shadow. Like walking along, and he was like, and he called out to him, "Hey, you're not quite Kustakar yet, right? I still see your shadow. I will come back and save you, right?" And that led to the whole rescue type thing. And he did figure out that it was his wife who would put the fucking hair sinew, or actually, yeah, the sinew. She put the sinew in the fucking ear hole, not just the hair. It was the sinew, right? What's that one more? You keep five squirrels in sitting. I know, right? For sure. Yeah, I don't know. I could probably kill one, but I don't go past that. I mean, they look pretty meaty. Like, I mean, but get back to the myth there. They put the sinew in the ear hole and fucking so they it already put him 1 foot into spirit realm as they call it, and they call it where the Kushtaka live is the transparent village, right? And they say this is the myth. How the myth goes. It says Raven, creator, right? In the myth, Raven's creator. Uh, and he's still the coyote character too, right? But Raven said to Landotter, his favorite, because Landotter was a good fisherman, caught plenty of halibut, kept Raven well fed. So he liked Landotter. Landotter, isn't an exactly correct term. It should be, the otters should be salt otter and fresh otter, right? Because one lives in salt water, one lives in freshwater, right? River otter, they call land otter because it's inland. Then the sea otter out to sea, right? Saltwater. Salt otter, fresh otter is how they should be referred to. So the fresh otter man. uh, Raven said to him, because he's favorite, remember, cuts halibut, keeps fed. He said, he kind of wanted to imbue or give some power, some Raven power to the uh, otter. So he said, you will make your home on a point that gets plenty of breeze from both sides. And then when people capsize in their canoes, you'll go out and save them and make them your friends. And this is how Land Otter Man came to be. Kushta, Land Otter, Ka, Man, Kushta Ka. And, right? So it's a changeling. They say, now this is the real myth, that the Kushta Ka, this Land Otter spirit, has the power to look inside your mind through your eyes and see somebody you know and trust and appear as that person to you, right? Kind of a glamour, so to speak. But normally they won't face you directly, but they'll always be like, come this way, right? And they want you to follow them. They want to assimilate you into the tribe too, take you to the transparent village. Remember the point that gets plenty of breeze from both sides? What they mean by that is that it has crossovers from this world and the next in the place of limbo. And so it was considered a fate worse than death by any Clinker warrior who, because you don't make the journey to the happy hunting grounds, next level. You are stuck in between. Land Otter Man. And so, wrote a book about this. I still think it's a great story, make a great movie, fucking $1 billion budget it would take, but really cool story. And I got to revise it. I wrote it back when I was like, I was 21 or something like that. Had the idea when I was a youngster, and of course it it involves being true to the characters, and I used multiple facets of my own character. One of them's a cartoonist, but he's one that fucking got syndicated, right? I put in a lot of tried to get syndicated once years ago, but didn't work out. But this guy apparently did, and I read the book that he's basically like the most, I guess we call it the most well-known Alaskan, right? And which is like Jewel now. I would put that joke in there when I did the rewrite and published this as a book, and I sold a few hundred copies of it. But I need to tone down the language. I used the other main character is a commercial fisherman, right? My other alter ego, and true to their, I mean, oh god, the f bombs, the cussing, all that. Yeah, it's true to form, man. I mean, I even cut down a lot of it, but it's still. Some people say it's just too much. There isn't any more cussing than a Stephen King book, though. Truth be known. But we've got one more here. Reg, enjoying Avenue Mascara Gummy. Ah, sweet. One small gummy makes you feel like you drank. Ah! Good, good. A good substitute for you, brother. I'm proud of you. If I ever get any fucking more, I mean, I have not been literally drunk or tipsy or fallen down ever. Forever. No, I guess about a year. No, it was about a year ago. I think I did got a little tipsy enough to where I tripped on the stairs. And I no more vodka, right? But no more. Long gone are the blackout days and shit. So they should sell them at your nearby head shop. Give them a try. I'm sure you like them. Yeah, for sure. I'll look that up. No problem. I mean, I don't like the weed edibles. Never have liked those, but definitely look the other one up. But I do like this CBD oil. That shit's good. Where we at? Fuck, hour 22. I stopped ranting a long time ago. Now we're just fucking talking story. But like I said, it's a huge contrast of how my life's been going. This complete stressed out fucking bullshit with the fucking niggers that I am forced to call my fucking siblings, trying to fucking steal my inheritance and fuck me out of it. Shove it all up their own cunts. Fuck for a little bit of Jew money and be gone. Poof! Mom's legs to be destroyed. Fuck. Dude, if they get their way, they'll fucking think anybody's gonna fucking read any of my mom's shit? No, of course not. Toss that shit. They'll toss it. These scum. But me, no. I mean, I'm sitting here getting ready to start to write these out. So I'm getting them organized, and I'm gonna start tapping them out and digitizing all my mom's work because there's no way it's gonna get lost. And of course, I'm making the little videos and shit, and I'm also gonna do recordings and whatnot as well. But it's good because got my whole creative juices flowing again, man. I'm making film again. Not just little puppet bullshit. Puppet bullshit's a good outlet. Don't get me wrong. But it's gonna take a little turn here pretty soon when I start doing this winter project I got in mind, and I'm already setting up. It's that whole good, the bad, and the ugly spoof that I've been talking about. And it'll start out as a short film that will be increased until it's finally, hopefully, a feature length, right? And it's mostly character costume drama type thing, but the dialogue is where it's at in the scenario that they're in the post-apocalypse, right here in Alaska, of course. And you know what the fucking greatest part is all this stuff from my grandpa that I can see weaving into this in the background, right? Crazy shit like dog sledding, it finding fucking carcasses kind of shit, right? You see what I mean? And but it's gonna be, gonna be a spoof for the good, bad, and ugly, for fuck's sake, gunslinger fucking thing, right? And so like see the last bit with the fucking that's basically a cap gun and a BB gun. It's my props, right? And I got plastic guns galore, and I got a few real ones too, right? And so All of that's just post. Put the muzzle flash in the sound, right? They do that in fucking all the movies these days, but it's still fairly convincing. And I'm not trying. It's not like I'm trying to be fucking Avatar here or anything like that, right? It's mostly about getting the story out and the jokes, right? There's a lot of jokes in there, and also there's a real fucking. It's gonna have hopefully a creepy element to it, right? And I've been um, putting this together. Gonna be the whole. Gonna be all kinds of little things like the Kushka and shit like that. All that. It's all gonna be in there. This is an Alaskan tale, right? But the dude, the bad guy, man. The worst bad guy I ever dreamt up was for that book I wrote, right? The Kushka shaman. That fucking freak show. Dude's been creeping around for like 1,000 years. Um, but trying to make something on that similar level of a magician, right? This fucking, and I think I've got a handle on it of what it's going to be, what he's going to be. Uh, and yeah, he's pretty fucking creepy. But also, it's some funny shit, right? Like okay, it's called The Good, the Bad, and the Fugly. Fucking ugly. Because the ugly guy, I mean, dude, in the original movie, Tuco was the best character, right? Hands down. Fucking stole the show in my mind. Uh, and the main reason why I ever watched that movie is fucking the role of Tuco, right? Tuco, fucking hey, dude, he was the best. Fucking crushed it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Lee Van Cleef was fucking badass as bad guy Angel Eyes. Holy fuck, right? Lee Van Cleef, man, he's a brutal motherfucker. Of course, he got everybody doing his fucking beatings for him there, but yeah, Lee Van Cleef fucking crushed it. And then, of course, Clint Eastwood is Blondie, fucking knocked out of the park too. Sharpshooter, shoot the fucking rope before you get hung, and you split the reward money. Yeah, good shit. And then also, if you haven't seen The Good, the Bad, and the Weird, the South Korean movie, do check out. Fucking amazing. Fucking in its own right. Well made. God, if you can get the English subtitles, do so, because you don't have to read all the fucking dialogue, which I did multiple times. And then one time I got to see it with the subtitles, even though it's kind of fakey here and there, but I mean it's much better than having to read the shit, right? And it's funny because you watch a few of those and you start recognizing it's the same people making it for every movie. Maybe it's even the same guy just tweaking his voice a little bit, right? And I thought about that too, right? That would be easy to do. As you get the transcript of the fucking thing and read the lines, right? You motherfucker, the fucking mother, someone get out. The joke used to be like the people like, hi. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of a cross thread between the two, because there's gonna be it's the bad guy is actually a dual character. I'm not gonna give that away. And he's a Lee Van Cleef kind of fucking cold-blooded fucking will drop your ass dead, slit your fucking throat kind of dude, no problem. And of course he does that throughout the movie to even a bigger level. But the good guy, of course, right? Not really that good, still a killer himself, but he's gonna be the more of a gambler type freaking con man, soapy sales kind of guy. A good looking soapy sales, right? And I got a buddy of mine who might play it if he can pull it off. Right? Of course, I can play the bad guy myself. And then the ugly part, the fugly, is actually a regular guy at first. Gets fucking killed, comes back as part machine cyborg. Don't guess how. That's a secret. But he shows up as the fugly now, right? Fucking ugly. Because he is so fucked up he keeps a mask on so that you don't see his scarred up, right? And I'm toying with this idea. I don't know if I can pull it off yet. I'll give it away. the mask he wears is going to be green. It's going to be green screen, and he's going to speak only in movie lines, right? Right, like famous movie lines. So, you get what I'm saying. A bunch of those clips of different movie lines, and it's going to take some brilliant screenwriting then, though, right, to figure out what lines that I'm going to use for. I don't know if I'm going to put myself to that test, but it would be kind of funny. It would be a cool gimmick, I think. Speak only in different movie lines, but also will fucking shoot your ass dead. And he's the one he's gonna have all the little fakey weapons like you see in the videos I'm already doing, like fucking little fucking Ghostbuster thing and the fucking everything. Any weapon he calls up will explode into his hand, kind of thing. And so trippy character in its own right. And I have the costume for it too. It's pretty sick. The base of it, holy fuck, it's right there. You want to see it? It's a Russian flight suit. Wait, this might not be it. Oh yeah, it is it. Okay, check it out. This thing is a Russian high altitude suit. You see all these little fucking braided things in it and shit like that. Super tight. You put it on and pressurize it when you're up at fucking cruising for 12 hours and 20 billion feet. Here's all the hoses and shit for it. So found this in the basement here. And I guess if they're fully have the helmet and everything and all the thing with it, there was some money, but this part of it isn't worth shit hardly. It's maybe $100 or $2. But isn't that a trip? That's the base costume for the fugly. And he's going to have, like I said, a cool helmet type mask thing and special effects. But yeah, isn't that cool? Fucking, I found out and I was like, there's a fucking costume. You already seen the fucking wolf hide I was wearing as the spirit fucking helper in the fucking the original thing, it was going to be my grandpa's dad, right? And I still haven't figured out how to put change the face thing. Once I eventually do, that'll probably happen, right? But now this good, the bad. Oh fuck! I just had a fucking idea on how I could do that shit. And why the fuck didn't I think of it before? Oh my god! Oh my god! I just figured it out. I got a Green Man suit with the fucking head thing. Oh fuck! I'm fucked now. So that's what I'm gonna be fucking with all night. God damn it! I shouldn't have thought of that. Oh fuck! I just thought of that. Fuck. Anyway, goddamn. Signed up for a bunch of work tonight. I gotta go fucking DoorDash tomorrow, for fuck's sakes. All right. But yeah, that's the long and short of it. I got the fucking rage out of me earlier on. Didn't get to catch that. Watch the replay. Had to get that out, man. Dude, I've been stewing on this shit ever since I fucking had to bite my tongue and walk out of that fucking courtroom. I expected a fucking judgment that day, but the first thing he says when we walk in, I was like, you didn't look at my fucking motion now, did you? Sure shit did. When more? They should sell them at your nearby head shop. Oh, yeah. Oh, you talked about that last thing. What's this? Bought a bucket of Remington Golden 22 long rifle bullet steak. Sweet. $100, 1,400. What? No, the fuck way, dude. That's pretty sweet. $100, 1,400 fucking rounds. Dude, I'd buy that. No shit. Last year, I got a nice 22 long rifle here, a nice little squirrel gun, so to speak. So last year price was 70, and they're at 30 price increase because it was only $70 last year. Damn, dude, I haven't bought fuck around. Dude, I'm telling you, I've literally been finding boxes and boxes of rounds. I mean, I'm literally stacking them up. Fucking find another 50 or 100 in different drawers and just I'm going through it. So I've been stacking them up. So I got a nice little collection of shells too, but I can always use more, right? One more, The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Love that movie. I know. Yeah, well, probably the best Eastwood movie. Well, The Unforgiven, man. That fucking movie, that's one that I didn't expect. Man. I first started watching it, fucking writer, director, fucking literally can't ride a horse, right? Flopping around. I was like, what the fuck? Pissed off I wouldn't watch it. And then I watched the whole thing. I was like, holy fuck. Brutal, right? Brutal. Gene Hackman was fucking so good in that. And I would beat the fucking piss out of Richard Harris. English Bob, right? Fuck yeah, dude. Love that movie. It was badass. Fucking wouldn't drink for all that time, and then at the end, it fucking sucks down that whole bottle of whiskey and shows up and fucking blasts everyone. They're like, nah, they should be running on down to the southern border by about nah. Oh, there he is. He walks right into the fucking middle of them while they're all fucking planning on getting fucking so good. So good. Go watch it. Gran Torino was also good because of all the racial bashing. Oh, what? Yeah, Gran Torino was great. It was. You're right. You're right. Yeah, he's made a few good ones. Gran Torino was good too. I remember that, right? Fucking the old Pollock, man. Fucking gonna shoot your ass dead. Those fucking gangbangers are all like, motherfucker, I'll get you. Oh fuck, it's the crazy old man. Oh, whoa, keep going, right? Shit was badass. I mean, truth be told, I like the Every Which Way But Loose movies too. That shit was funny, right? The fucking orangutan left turn Clyde made pap. No, it was funny. It was funny. Those were comical. Yeah, you gotta look up Paint Your Wagon where he sings, though, right? He actually did a pretty good voice. All right, let's wrap through the fucking Instagram real quick, and then we'll wind this down. Let's see what we've got here. Let me get it set up. How about this? Let's look at. I don't know if you guys got to see this, the picture of my mama's when she was like 18. And so, right, she was running for queen that year, I guess, in Fairbanks. Well, I think it's just 1955, maybe 54, 55, something like that. I think she's about, no, I think she's 20, 19 or 20 years old there. So, my mama's, and then, I've just been posting this stuff. There's that one, The Freak Show. It was actually pretty funny. There's that guy. And here's the kids one, the little kids fucking shooting a dude. Saw that one. This stuff. Oh, fuck, I actually published this shit. God damn. But this is the one with the grandpa one, right? So if you're following me on Instagram, you can see that over there. Let's go to my reel or my saved. And I know. Shouldn't put you through this. Tell you what, we're gonna go from the front back. And so that way no, fuck around. All right, here we go. Declassified CIA document. Our universe is a toroidal hologram. I'm sure you've heard of this one, right? And the CIA actually did a study of this, right? And part of it's the Gateway Project and all that. And there it is. This is the hologram we live in. The domed structure. Those type flat earth type shit, right? Right? Anybody with me? Anybody with me on this? I know. But hey, it is CIA. Here we go. Next one. Income fact. YouTube has more than 51 million channels. Here are 8 channels that will give you free university level schooling. Oh, hey. It's one of the different kind of type. I hardly ever save these, but I save them sometime. Here we go. Big. Oh, that's right. Pink Stink is the first one. Oh, fuck me. 4.23 million subscribers. Y Combinator. Find out everything you want to know about building a successful startup. Naval. Watch videos from investor and entrepreneur Naval who shares blah, blah. Smarter every day. Science. Science cult. James Janney. This channel explores perspectives on various topics through entertaining documentary style videos. James Janney. 1.1 million? 1.19 million. Okay. Gary V. Learn everything related to social media. Marketing and building. Oh, he's got 3.95 million. Yeah, fucking A, dude. Learn coding. Okay, here we go. Coding. Good. See, now this is something that I've dabbled in and I need to learn more of. So I've been doing Code Academy, but here, this one, 1.12 million subscribers, can't be wrong, huh? And then Thomas teaches you how to become more productive in life and how to learn things effectively. 2.53 million. Okay. But I don't know if you guys know, but I did join Mind Valley to learn some shit there too. And so this is a repeat of one we've had before. But no, Mind Valley, yeah, I finally said, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And it's so far so good. So I'll let you know more about that. But here, let's see what this was guys talking about. I think he's talking about the sound frequency, of course, which we'd like to dabble into.
An hour before sunrise. He found out the chirping of the bird that helps open up the plant cell stomata on the bottom of the leaf, and it lets the plant start breathing in the morning. It helps us the alarm clock. It wakes the plant up.
Turned off. Hold on.
He found out that frequency is found in music. It's classical music, quite a bit. So he started playing classical music to his cornfield. His neighbors thought, you know, get the local pesa, you know. He's a couple fries short of a Happy Meal, but until his corn grew 15 feet tall. And they said, what channel was that you're playing?
Yeah, I remember we talked about this before. This is where the guy who saw the birds and wondered why they did that singing in the morning and the different frequencies and then played music to his plants. We've seen this one before. So, yeah, little reminder. Next one.
Churches and cathedrals.
Okay, hold on. This from the Ascension fam.
Were never built for religion and places of worship. And I'm going to show you exactly what these were built for. Now, churches and cathedrals display cymatic patterns in their windows, and cymatics are patterns made by frequency and sound. These windows display high vibrational healing frequencies, and some chapels even have songs encoded into their architecture. Now, this is what cathedrals look like on the inside. Clearly, this is not set up and designed for people to all be sitting and listening to someone all the way at the front. They were designed for people to lay down and listen to the healing frequencies from the instruments in these cathedrals. Now, our ancestors knew exactly how powerful frequencies are, and the oracle chamber is a perfect example of this. This is an underground chamber in Malta that pitches sound at 111 hertz, and 111 hertz frequency has been proven to kill cancer cells. Now, these cathedrals were also designed to generate their own free energy and convert it into electricity. This is why the word cathode is in cathedral. A cathode is a type of electrode through which electrons move. Now, this information has been intentionally hidden from us from our predecessors. However, we are in a time of awakening. The public consciousness is shifting, and this information is coming to light. And this will definitely be a part of our free new world. Peace and love. Churches.
All right, that was pretty good. This guy, Ascension fam. I wonder if I follow him. Do I follow him? I must have. Otherwise, I wouldn't have it. I don't know. Sometimes they give me stuff like this. Anybody still out there agreeing with this? Anything? Oh, down to 4. I hate monkeys. What did I miss? So I saw Unforgiven live in theater when it first came out. That'd be cool. I think it was back in 92 or 93. Yeah, whenever it came out, I remember. I was out. I did a Black Cod trip. Fuck, that was a year I made just fucking rake bank, and came back in and they had rented it because where we're living in Southeast, man, no theater. But all right, let's check the next one. Okay. Oh, see, this is artwork kind of shit that gets me too, right? Look at these fucking cool digital artworks they have. I love these. Very trippy, right? Fuck, I make a cool shirt, wouldn't it? This coming from my unconsciousness 21. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember this now. The dark night of the soul is akin to a spiritual depression. It is a period in your life after you wake up to your true divinity that everything will seemingly go wrong, right? Remember, when you get on the right path, fucking, I used to call it the universe fights, right? The world fights, the society fights, right? It fights you once you get on the right trail. That's why, if you got nothing going wrong in your life, you definitely ain't in the right trail, right? But here goes, where everything seemingly go wrong. It is not uncommon for relationships to break down, to lose jobs, and to experience some of the hardest things that you have ever internally and externally, been through. This is part of the process. It wakes you up to your shadow self, shows you what to work on in yourself. And it also makes you extremely resilient. Trust the process. The bad is being cleared out to make room for the magic to happen. And I've experienced this before. Anybody have experienced that too as well? The dark night of the soul, right? Once you wake up and you come along and start moving along, of course, the dark forces will, they're gonna fucking make shit fucking hell for you. Dark night of the soul. I love this one right here, William Bloom, right? No matter how paranoid or conspiracy minded you are, what the government is actually doing is worse than you can imagine. Former U.S. State Department employee. Oh, isn't that gold? I mean, come on. You gotta love that. You gotta love that, right? Thoughtless Jester, my boy. Love following him. He's back on too, right? He's finally starting to pop shit back out again. Love it. Electric Roots. This lady from Ireland, some good stuff as far as natural plant medicine. This one has me intrigued, and I've not heard of it yet. Right? This is called Rappa, R-A-P-E-H, Rappa, however you want to say it. Does he look like he's fucking? Is he snorting that shit? He's snorting that shit, baby. And I guess it's just you kind of cycle it through. Says releases physical and emotional spiritual disease, decalcifies pineal gland, opens third eye, clears mental confusion, purges negative energy, realigns, balances aura, connects with your higher self, assists in intention setting, opens up energy centers, the chakras, helps you to feel grounded and rooted, clears sinuses and mucus and bacteria. There we finally get the one on. Helps in the treatment of addiction. Oh, but also she's saying that it will help you to get that fucking, there's some kind of parasite in your brain. Help you get that shit out. Here we go.
This is, wow.
If your Texas house was destroyed by Hurricane Harvey, you can get emergency funds unless you support the boycott of Israel. Okay. I'm not joking. 21 U.S. states have passed similar laws, which ban state funds going to people or businesses who choose to boycott Israel, a country which a recent UN report has labeled.
I don't know. We're gonna strike here. Hey, we're just criticizing this, right? We're not for it, but this is. I didn't know about this. Anybody know?
Apartheid regime. And now survivors in Dixon, Texas, filing for emergency funds, have to sign a contract stating the applicant does not boycott Israel and will not boycott Israel during the term of this agreement.
Moving on. Okay, right here. This is from Crazy Shtick. He's saying beds in Chicago airport for migrants. Obviously, the government running this thing. I mean, look at this. I mean, they're literally laid out in airports here. And they're all getting fucking money and they get to stay in the must be hell, right? In the fucking airport there. Jesus H. Christ. But that's what's going on there. Moving on.
I walk with my husband, Michael, and hold hands. It's like a whole new world for me.
Good line again. I guess the collection of oh shit stabber. An oh shit stabber collection of him admitting up to he's getting this shit stabbed constantly by a Big Mike. So I don't know. It's comedy relief. Let's check it out.
That one of our fellow Americans for years could not do.
What? Sit down.
What kind of shit is that?
And distinguished guests and men and women of the finest military in the world. Most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah. Michael and I also want to acknowledge your son Jack, who's deployed today.
This almost makes me wonder if they actually did two different speeches, right? The ones where he actually admits that he's getting fucking stabbed in the shitter. And then another take where, he says, hell, right? I mean, it makes me wonder. Doesn't it make me wonder? It makes me wonder.
All of you have performed extraordinary service to our country.
See how many.
Hell no!
As you said, when Americans look around the Middle East, they see one reliable, stable, faithful ally of the United States. And that's the democracy of Israel.
We only get 300 million a day.
Americans know that Israel and the United States share common values, that we defend common interests, that we face common enemies. Iran's leaders know that too. For them, you're the great Satan, we're the little Satan. For them, we are you, and you are us. And you know something, Mr. President? At least on this last point, I think they're right. We are you, and you are us. I walk with my husband, Michael, and hold hands. It's like a whole new world for me.
All right, enough of this fucking bullshit, but you get it.
My first question is regarding
Maxwell.
ISIS Ra Elohim.
Yeah, ISIS Ra El.
Okay.
I see.
Fuck, we're getting a strike for sure. Jesus H. Christ. This again from Good Lion TV. We've heard plenty from this guy, but yeah, he's making a point. You know, it's
black robes. Most people never question, why do Catholic priests wear black robes? Kids that graduate from high school wear black robes. Judges wear black robes. Rabbis wear black robes because black robes represent the planet Saturn. They are a symbol for the planet Saturn. Saturn was called by the ancient people Lord of the Rings, and Saturn is Lord of the Rings. This is why women were told in the ancient world to listen to their God, and the concept was they would wear an ear ring. Men were to get married before their gods. They wear a wedding ring because the old ancient god of the Middle East, one of the ancient gods of the Middle East, was the planet Saturn. Saturn was directly connected to Yahweh, the Hebrew God. And so this is why even today the Jews celebrate the worship of Saturn.
fuck, and we're gonna get straight for sure.
And the White House is called the People's House because in America, the government works for you.
Wait a second, I remember this one. I remember this show. Yeah, I fucking gotta watch this shit. It's fucking hilarious. Christian Slater's voice in it. Universe Calling posts in this video. He's saying no wonder why the show was canceled. I can't fucking remember the name of it though. But it's like a conspiracy theorist type show. It's fucking hilarious, actually. I don't know if anybody mentions it by name here. Let's see. I don't even call it Inside Job. That's what it's called. Inside Job. And so yeah, look this shit up. Very fucking funny. Here we go.
Oh shit! Listen up, kids. Everything they teach you in school is a lie. You want the truth? The world is controlled by shadowy elites and shape-shifting lizard people. Have you ever folded a $1 bill? Look, you can make it say boobs. What does it mean? Am I the only one who cares that the president is a robot? Wake up, sheeple! The evidence is right here. These sons of bitches got snipers trained on me for trying to tell you the truth. I love being right.
You can't tell people that the government isn't real.
But it's not.
You can't talk about shape-shifting reptiles.
Good morning, Senator. Revenues and...
You can't tell people the weather is controlled by Gerald from accounting. Or that the Dow Jones is controlled by blood sacrifices.
Shares of JP Morgan Chase up 14 points! Wow!
And most importantly, you absolutely cannot tell people that we are replacing the president with a robot, okay?
Ah, fuck. I do remember this was so funny. I mean, what do you guys think? How much of what they tell some truth and then add some fucking completely crazy shit to it. You know how they do the strategy is to make it like, look completely totally nuts. So that way, people are like, yeah, it's fucking bullshit, right? But how much are they really revealing as opposed to, the comic relief they add to it, right? You know what I mean? But so far, a lot of it, yes, is, the guy who wrote this shit, obviously he's perused the fucking internet and the conspiracy theory boards. You can literally fucking write a script about this, no problem. And, yeah, very funny. Hilarious. Whitmore says, what's the hate monkeys thing about? I missed that part. Hit me up on that. But let's continue. Yeah, Inside Job. I've watched this great cartoon as saying when. It is very funny. So if I remember correctly, it's like Christian Slater's daughter, something like that, worked for the government type thing. And very funny. They got this brainless dude who plays like the agent, right? But all of them fit together and to, you know, get the story done or whatever. Very good. Oh my God. Is that Mallard Fillmore? Holy fuck, look at these dudes. Yeah. Yeah, these are what? Yeah, okay, wives, right? And, anyway, there you go. You get it.
Hey, y'all, what you doing?
Okay. I remember this one. Now, I got to get guys' take on this shit, right? Okay. Y'all here ladies gonna tell y'all about how she claims that the national debt was paid. I'm saving this one. I mean, fuck, come on, give me a break. He's saying that, okay, they paid the national debt with some military bullshit, right? And if anybody had the money for that shit, of course, the military was taking fucking 95% of the national debt every fucking year. I don't know if they put that money in fucking some, some bonds or stuff. They might make a profit, right? Anyway, one more, the Fugly Muckly and that East movie. Oh yeah, the monkey, orangutan. It was Clyde, and actually, orangutan is fucking like supposedly 4 or 5 times stronger than human being, right? But of course, the way that thing was supposedly striking at people, you don't think it would really knock them out, right? But and plus, orangutans aren't really made for that. They're made for climbing trees, so their arms, they're strong in different ways that way, whereas in other ways. But yeah, check this fucking video out now. This lady's literally fucking claiming she got the paperwork here. It fucking shows the debt's paid. And guess who paid it? Come on. Guess who? Yeah, he's a certain fucking dude that got impeached twice recently, right? Fucking the Trumpty Dumpty. Let's check it out. See if we get a strike.
Sorry I couldn't get on last night. I had so much to do, and I was so tired. Trying to get a lot of campaigning done for Trump before he comes Monday to South Carolina. But I want to jump on here and show you at least this paperwork that I promised I'd show you.
Hold on a second. This comes from Good Line TV, all right? This guy actually, I do like Good Line TV, right? This guy actually makes a lot of documentaries and shit. And got a streaming service now, apparently, but he is still pretty Trumped out, so here we go.
And then I'm going to try to get on live tonight. We'll jump on and talk about some stuff. I don't know what time yet. Still got to do some more things for Trump's campaign before I can get on. But I did want to show you this. This is the paperwork that came from, there's like 50 something papers here, and I can't go through all of them because I don't have time, but there's a lot here. But it all came from the Office of Military Settlement Trust, United States of America. It was restricted at one time, but now it's not. Office of Military Settlement. And here's a letter. The letter says, Dear President Trump, known all men by these presidents, congratulations on your recent win of 2016 election. I envy not the enormous undertaking.
Look, is it Abraham Lincoln too? Here we go.
Before you and the task to make America great again and enrich the lives of the American people.
Oh, you sure
there are
did that.
some that would subvert your presidency, yet like others like us who wish only for you to succeed and peacefully restore the republic to what it once meant to us. When the founding fathers issued a bill to
the founding 4 or 5 fathers, right? 4 fucking skin fathers.
Equity to King George III. The secretary and administrator each may reject a gift when the rejection is in the interest of the government.
God damn it.
I trust the gift will be used for the benefit of the people. Please find enclosed sufficient monies to offset the federal public debt. See that? The gift monies was delivered in honor to the Bureau of Fiscal Service of at Parksburg, West Virginia, 3:40 p.m. on March
fast forward
21st,
this, it's hard.
2017 to Jamie Sailing. The instrument is directed to the
I'm
attention
waiting
of
for it to get to the
Commissioner
part.
Cheryl Morrow. You now have the opportunity of solvency and to issue interest-free USN, as did President Lincoln in 1862. So when you hear President Trump compare himself to Lincoln, this is why.
Wait.
Okay.
The best part.
These are all just different
God
papers.
damn it.
I mean, different.
Man, it's fucking going forever. Please get to it, you old lady. But you're going to see this part.
They mean different things. I don't have time to go over them with you. US peak tracking. Oh, here's the paper we want to see.
Yeah.
This is the file copy, so it has a line through it. But this is where the bank had transferred 21.
Look at that. Is that a check for 21 trillion? Is what you're saying? Well, we all know the fucking debt's much more than that. You fucking know measly 21 trillion. I mean, that's the admitted bullshit that they fucking, well, that was back then too, right? But look at this. What do you guys think, man? This fucking shit, come on. Yeah, God. Anybody can print this shit up, right? Anybody can, right? They print this up, and that's why they put the line through, right? Oh, this file company's line through. No, in case they fucking get sued someday, right? But what do you guys think about this? You guys think this is legit? The fucking receipt for 21 trillion. Fucking 21 trillion. Right there. Let's finish it.
$1 trillion. $21 trillion, which is what our debt ceiling was at that 2017. So our debts have been paid off. What you see on the news is a lie. We do not have a debt. We are not $32 trillion in debt. We are not in debt.
See, it's almost touched upon the real admitted debt, which is, it's been, dude, fuck. Are you kidding me? Fucking thing has been 30-some trillion since shit stabber, right? And fucking Trump quadrupled it, but now they're saying he paid it off with 21 trillion. All right. Come on. Anyway, what do you guys think about this? You know how they all say, oh, he's commander-in-chief and all this shit, right? They only fucking let Biden in there to show you how bad it can be, right? Yeah, let's all get shit stabbed in the ass. But what do you guys think about this? I think this is pretty much the end of it. We'll go on for a second more before we move.
We are out of debt because of President Trump, and he is in the process of tearing down and dismantling the corporation and the Federal Reserve.
Trust the plan, baby. This is cute shit. Come on, let's move on. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, okay, this one's interesting. It's one of those Tartarian things. Now they're saying, okay, this could be just fucking Photoshop easily. Once again, good line TV. Tartarian steam locomotive built in 1604, found in Kalmucky in 1965 after weeks of excavations. All right, I mean, this could be just a Photoshop, of course, right? But Tartarian steam locomotive from 1604. Remember? Hidden history. What do you guys think? Let me know. Next one. Oh, God, electric roots with fucking, okay. Even some of the stuff that she's talking about, right? I mean, this is liver flukes right here. But I mean, right. I get it. I get it why they're gross, right? It's showing the whole fucking setup of the liver fluke, right? As a fucking parasite within your body. And yeah, I get it. I mean, look, it's got ovaries and testes. Anyway, moving on.
We take
God damn it.
Simply.
Okay, wait. All right. I saw this, and this is where I'm finally starting to get a little bit fucking grossed out too. All right. Now, I think this is a fake. But I'm gonna have to try it, right? Gonna have to try it. Okay, cranberry mouthwash. Take cranberry juice, instead of drinking it, you're supposed to swish it around for a while and watch this shit. God damn it.
Cranberry juice in a cup, and we swish it around in our mouths. You got to keep swishing it until you just can't swish it no more. All right, go ahead and give it a shot. Now, there's going to be little chunky, clumpy things inside of this. Now, we're just taking some regular alcohol, 70%, and we're going to hit these things right here. And as you notice, They are going this shit is going absolutely fucking nuts.
What the heck? We have bugs in our mouths? Okay, all we need is cranberry juice and alcohol. Yeah. All right, gonna pour out a little bit. Now you're gonna wash your mouth with it. Now you're gonna add some alcohol, and this should make those little things dance like worms. What?
We take simply.
All right. What do you guys think? Is this legit or not? Logan, you saw this? Okay. But I mean, this could also just be some type of chemical reaction, right? I mean, the scum that's on your teeth when you hit it with the alcohol and the fucking cranberry juice, right? It might make it fucking move like that, right? Not necessarily saying it's a bug, but you see what I mean. And yeah, I was like, I saw this, I was like, what the fuck? And so, yeah, I think it's just some kind of a, yeah, it's just Logan agrees, right? I mean, some kind of just, the way the alcohol and the cranberry juice is going to move that shit around, make it look like it's fucking bug. So, yeah, it's probably just helps remove the scum on your teeth. And I know that, you know, could do stuff like oil pulling, but you don't want to do too much of that, right? Make your teeth feel good. Just do it once, but you do it like they say all the time. Fuck, your teeth will start getting loose. I started doing it once thinking it was going to be good. And then my teeth started getting loose and hurting. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm doing the stupid oil pulling. As soon as I stopped that, went back good. I was like, all right, maybe oil pull once a year or something, but don't do it every week. But this struck me as one of those kind of fakey things, too. Here we go.
The moon is not a physical object. It's a translucent plasma luminary. That's why you can see the blue sky through its dark spots in the daytime.
Yeah. Plasma moon thing.
I'm going to show you how this is possible before your cognitive dissonance removes any remaining intelligence left beyond your programmed view of reality.
With this piece I made of resin, I will show you the dome as seen in our firmament. Here are your stars. Nothing more than bubbles. Maybe contains gas or not. But only thing is an external light or a torch. There you have on your left the sun, and there you have on your right the moon. Very.
Wait. What? Oh shit. But no, that does kind of look like sun.
Clearly you can see the yellow sun with daylight and white like in the night. If I turn it in correct angle, there you have your day.
No, because the moon, sun and moon fucking don't go like that though.
Do you see it? If I want to
not bad, it's not bad. What do you guys think?
Make an eclipse, I only have to put the light in a determined way, and the two will combine. Boom, eclipses.
Okay.
All right, this is a simple way so you can understand how I see the firmament. Now you can come up with your excuses. There you can see two lights.
Damn! You know what? It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, good Lion TV again, like I said, sky.
Yellow for the day as sun, white for the night as moon. There you have it.
Follow Unbind Your Mind and subscribe to my YouTube for more like this. The moon.
I gotta say, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Moving on. Whoop. What the fuck's this? Oh. These are the detonations on the firmament. From Flatty Girl 2020, right? Yeah. They look trippy, don't they? They do. Oh! Palestine. Here's showing how much fucking military been moving in there throughout the years. Look at this shit. Oh, fuck, right? Yeah. And we're getting up 2,000. Look at that. Shit, the whole place is covered. Huh. Okay. All right. And now it's all jewed out. No, it's the jewelry. Here we go. Okay, this man explains why nature is cure for all your health. Hey, see, what have I been saying? What I say to you?
Planet grows everything right beneath our feet. So everything we need, every food and every medicine. As I said, crack open a carrot, you look at it, the center of it, it looks like the iris of an eye, and it's eye food. A walnut, 2 hemispheres of brain, mini brain, it's brain food. Bell pepper, 4 chambers, looks just like the shape of a heart, it's heart food. Avocado, shape of a womb with a seed inside, and it's great for the cervix. And these come in primary colors, so it's almost as if God, Mother Nature, whatever you want to call it, knew that at one time that we would lose our way and that we would start to shift towards this synthetic digital world, and it made these things in primary colors like Lego so that we could remember it. The planet grows everything right beneath our feet.
That's pretty good one, huh? Here we go.
By the way, my friend, you made major news the last time you were here. Did you realize that?
About the alien, the shapeshifter.
Yeah, you dropped a bombshell. Every paper picked it up.
Let's just say I was with somebody once and I saw a transformation that I can't explain.
The person transformed into something other than human.
Yes, I saw it.
You were talking to someone. They said to you, look, something's going to happen here. I'm going to morph into something else.
Imagine you're doing something and suddenly you turn around and there's somebody else standing there.
You still standing by it?
Absolutely. I know it happened. In fact, it happened twice. And on top of that, what's amazing is we live in a world where, look, I've been in public life on some level for 30 years.
Yep.
People treat it as if I'm
crazy.
Right. Yeah. And it's like, I'm here to say, like, now maybe I had a hallucination, but I saw what I saw.
Right. You saw it. It's your reality.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, to question somebody's reality is a strange thing.
The second time you saw a shapeshifter, where were you? Probably at Darcy's house.
It was the same. It was the same person.
Oh, it was.
This happened with the same person twice.
By the way, my friend, you made major news.
Who the fuck do you think it was? That Billy Corgan saw a fucking ship to reptilian? Because that's can't possibly say what he saw, question his reality, right? But there you go. Have you guys seen this one? Look, and I have read somewhere that fish DNA is being infused into some foods, and it's the fish DNA that's doing the reacting. Good. Talk about the last one. Why don't they put a small camera in the bowl again? Yeah, inside for head. Actually, absolutely good call. But yeah, this Billy Corgan thing. Seeing the shapeshifters. Here we go.
Women hold the portal into the physical world. That's what the Egypt.
Oh, womb man, right? Womb man, the woman. This is from Arrow999. I don't follow them. Smart jogger. Here we go. Oh, there he is. Same smart jogger that we.
Onk it's the uterus, the U-Taurus, the Taurus, here's the uterus here, here's the male phallic, which is 0 and 1, the binary code of all creation. Masculine, lin is line meaning 1, feminine, nin is 9 meaning 9, 1 + 9 = 10 meaning perfection. The Masonic M stands for mother because she is the mother and makes you into matter. Because the female is sacred. This is why the male Egyptian is wearing a head.
I wish he'd move his big, ugly fucking face out of the way. He's not even pointing or agreeing or nodding. What the fuck?
Dress symbolizing the feminine sacred energy. In order to be born into the physical world, you have to come through the mother. She is the maker into matter. Masonic M is also the Gmail symbol. This is the real atom, an electromagnetic torus field. Male is
Okay, now the guy that's actually talking in the background, the British dude, right? Because naturally the smart joggers are just curating. But I think I've heard of this guy. I think I've heard this shit before. He just does these real fast videos like this. Tell me who it is that everybody knows.
Tricky is the penetrating force. The doer, female, is magnetic. She is attractive in nature. This is why she is curvy and good looking. The word womb has the 0 in it, which is the cosmic egg. She is the womb man. Females are directly connected to the spirit realm. This is why their intuition is through the roof, unlike a male. Why do you think the pop culture and music culture is completely demoralizing women? Ancients used to have women rulers because they were more balanced and more nurturing. They are the nurturing aspect of creation. We live in a patriarchal system now.
Look, even somebody else says right here, you're covering the screen. Get the fuck out. Oh, wait, I missed that right here. Corey Hoops, you're covering the screen. Why are you standing there? I need to slow down and link store so I can feel it out. Yeah, right. The dude talks so fast, it's like hard to cover. Don't even know who it is. I don't know. Sincerely, so I'm not sure. Revival of Wisdom, is that who it is? I don't want to click on it because it might fuck up the stream. But I'm gonna come back this one. Wait, hold on, let me try it. Oh wait, I didn't fuck it up. Revival of Wisdom. I'm gonna flash over there on my own here. Yeah, this might be the guy. Yeah, 373,000 following. Yeah. This might be the guy. Revival Wisdom. We'll click over there here in a minute. Let's continue on. Should be close to the end. When we're crazy. I hope that ain't real. I know, right? Oh yeah, the fish DNA one. Okay, I've heard that the whole carrots are good for the eyes. Started in World War II. Yeah. You know, Bugs Bunny thing, right? The British Army created a device to see at night and to keep it a secret. And they said that their pilots were eating lots of carrots. I know, right? Hey, good for the eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, hijacking other people's work. Hey, they're curating, man. Come on, win. But you see what I mean? And no, this guy, whoever he's curating, is actually I've heard him and seen some of the videos. But yeah, this is interesting, and we'll move on.
Oh, they have found many ancient tech.
The universe calling, and so we're talking about ancient tech again. Here we go.
Technologies at these sites, because these buildings are the ancient technologies themselves.
Sounds like Dubay, Eric Dubay.
They, of course, will never let you and I know these technologies. And that is, of course, part of the
Totally got a style with the whole piano fucking music and shit too, right?
Control that they have over us all. The elites of this world know all about this free energy technology and could make it available to the masses in an instant.
All right, we've heard this before too. Let's keep moving.
There's 33 vertebrates in your...
Okay, here's the Jim Carrey thing, right? From Spiritual Titans. And yeah, here we go.
Your spine. There's 33 years in the life of Jesus. There is a substance or liquid that comes from your medulla. This substance comes from your medulla, makes the trip down your spine to your sacrum, which is the Christ coming down into human form. And if you don't squander that essence, that sexual essence, it ascends again and goes back up to heaven, which is your thing. It's also the story of Santa Claus. Why he comes down the chimney is because this juice,
Santa Claus, baby,
or this whatever substance actually passes what's called the claustrum, which is where they got Santa Claus. So it goes down the chimney and back up the chimney. There's 33 vertebrates in it.
Oh, I've heard this one before though, right? What do you guys think? So funny, right? Let's go on.
The secret brotherhood of the Illuminati was officially founded in 1530 in Spain. Their goals
Universe calling again, Illuminati. Here we go.
Were based on the Constantinople letter of December 22nd, 1489, in which plans were made to conquer the leadership of the world. The ultimate goal was to create a world dictatorship with one leader at the top. The Constantinople letter and meeting provided a structural plan of how to control all aspects of humanity. Mankind would be a mere toy, controlled by a few powerful families. In 1773, the plans stipulated in the Constantinople letter were restored, modernized, and developed further in consultation with the founder of the Rothschild Bank. During the secret gathering, to which several members of the most influential families were invited, Meyer Amschel Rothschild commented, "If we combine our forces, we can rule the world." The secret brotherhood of the Illuminati was officially founded in 1530 in Spain. Their goals were based on the Constantinople letter of December.
All right. Good line TV again. Now, once again, Flatty, right? This is supposedly a remarkable photograph. Ooh, November 23rd, 1968. Center of the dartboard, baby. Why you can't fly over the fucking Arctic Pole, right? This is the hole into the inner Earth, supposedly. What do y'all think? Okay, moving on. Oh, Electric Roots is gonna strike for sure. 46 fucking Kool-Aids given to the kids. Yeah, let's move on. Oh, we're back. Okay, we've seen this one before, remember? Magic Island. Jeffrey Epstein, Bill Clinton, just Jizzy Maxwell. Jizzy Jizgo. We made it! We made it through the Instagram channel. All right, but that is pretty funny. I do like this. It's fucking hilarious, right? Oh yeah, here's the fakey Warren fucking... we're gonna end up in a good laugh here.
بعدين بتنجح بس كمان ما تعمليش
All right, we'll end there. That's fucking hilarious. Maybe we'll click over to this revival wisdom type character here before we go. Oh, fuck, man. 2:20? We're at 2 hours and 19 minutes right now. Holy fuck. Maybe we should wind it up. So, I don't know, it's that long. Anyway, we had a good time. I got the fucking vent for a while to start with, hence the name Jackstream. But nobody even commented on the Jack Lives Matter. Nobody likes Jack Lives Matter. Come on, man. You like that? JLM. JLM, baby. And the whole thing means, live stream. Lives. Jack Lives Matter. Come on, you got that, didn't you? Didn't you? Isn't that spinal fluid really pre-cum? That's funny. Loken says, yeah, the Pixar AI art is getting more and more wild. I know, right? It has. I've been kind of looking into that because AI will be what makes your own photographs talk. And yeah, they're getting pretty crazy with it. It looks pretty legit now. Remember, up until now, it's all been video game bullshit, right? But now they're starting to get pretty close, I'd say, with like skin tones. And anyway, you can always still tell that it's some type of generated art, but they're getting closer and closer. Pretty soon, yeah, they probably should have it figured out. Anyway, let me close that one window and see if we can't grab this revival wisdom, and we'll find out if that really is the dude that we're looking for. The real fast speaking British dude with the crazy little truth or video type things, right? And so, yep, came up good. Let's just drop down. We'll know by the first one. Oop.
Son with his 12 disciples, the 12 zodiac signs.
This is it. This is the dude. This is the dude. Da Vinci Last Supper. Remember there's some fucking hidden images in this shit, right?
The 4 gospels for the 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, winter. That's why they have sun.
Okay, revival wisdom is the name of it. What else we got?
The sun is electric, the moon is magnetic. The sun is masculine, the moon is feminine, conscious, subconscious, fire and water. The moon governs the menstrual cycle. It takes 14 days for the egg to become mature in the ovaries. It takes,
like I'm saying, dude, this dude's crazy with the shit, right? The menstrual, wow, right? This is gonna take some going through. Let's just peruse a few of them real quick before we sign out.
heel is hell, heart rearranged as earth, head is heaven. The Baphomet symbolizes you when you're in your lower states of consciousness.
Okay. See, already. I don't know what's skipping though. Probably just to piss me off, but no. This is the guy, and this is the guy that is doing some crazy shit. We're gonna have to cover him more and more. This is, let's listen a little bit more.
It is male and female, symbolizing division. He has a goat head, symbolizing the animal nature. The devil is red because red is the lowest vibrating color. The book that you see in the breakdowns is called the Book of Wisdom. It contains all of my esoteric teachings and occult.
Whoa! The Book of Wisdom. Here we keep moving.
They hide the real fifth element. It's called ether. Ether is...
See, this is one that I've known for a while, right? Ether, definitely the fifth element, right? And it's like the sacred seventh direction too, right? Hidden knowledge.
It's the base of all physical matter, also known as spirit or aether.
Right.
It's a substance that connects the...
So true. It's the life force, power, essence, whatever you want to say.
Astral to the physical world. It's on either side, which is why the word together has ether in it, because it joins the two dimensions. Ether
Good.
or spirit.
See?
Within you is an eternal, life-giving, cosmic spark of consciousness. This manifests into the physical world as the sun. The ancient word for sun is sol. The word sol became soul because the sun is a macrocosm of the soul. Humans are light beings. Hue means an attribute of a color. Each color is a specific vibrational frequency. You are operating off a generic frequency based off...
See? Dude, this guy, somehow makes a shitload of sense, doesn't he?
For your mindset. This frequency is actually a color because you are an attribute of a color. A hue man a light being manifested into physical form. Genesis 1:3.
See that shit? I do like this guy. I mean, fuck, dude, he does make a lot of sense. Affiliate program 50%. Oh, come on now.
The Wisdom Academy is now open to the student
Okay, I get it. Which is cool, you know. Sure, start a course.
who wants to gain enlightenment. Heaven and hell are not places, they are mind states. Hell is hell.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. This is interesting. This is good. Once again, we're gonna close in this one. Heaven and hell mind states, right? Kind of thing I've been saying. Don't create your own hell. Remember, if you believe you're gonna go to hell, fuck yeah, you'll be burning there. Kind of liking this guy more and more. Let me cut back the comments, see if anybody's commented. But I find this interesting, and we'll close on this. No, Jack Shadows tonight. I started way late, and so nobody knew, and everybody knows I'm going through this hearing bullshit, right? And so nobody expected it to happen, and I didn't either. And I realized, oh fuck, it's Wednesday. I was out there shoveling fucking 3 feet of snow, right? Well, we had 3 feet in the last week. I only shoveled 1.5 feet. And that's that shit. Good thing I have that big fucking push shovel. Otherwise, yeah, it would fucking take forever, right? But you know, I got to go out and peck away at the fucking banks of it now. Otherwise, because we just started fucking winter, right? If it's gonna keep going like this, I can fucking get the banks away for a little bit, so that way I can continue pile. Because we just started and we already got fucking more than we usually get till Christmas, right? So, have you heard that Raheel is threatening to shut off the internet? Oh, really? Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all. I mean, because we all know that's coming. That's part of the card. Part of the cards. Remember, internet worm and all that shit. One more. Remember the movie Finding Nemo 20 years ago? Yeah, that was crazy good at the time with the colors and the HD cartoon realism. You know, funny you should mention that because also I'm thinking about this. You know, with these things, all the things they do like that with the water motion, it's got to have some kind of effect on the viewer, right? As you're seeing these type of things, who knows what they could have hidden in that? And you know that they're doing that subliminal messaging type thing. But okay, so we're gonna close here on this revival wisdom, heaven and hell thing. Let's go ahead and catch back up with it, and then we'll do our farewells. Okay. What?
Root chakra. Head is heaven. Earth rearranged is heart. The 3 parts of the brain control the 3 sections of the body. Depending on which brain is dominant, you are either manifesting heaven or hell. If you're thinking with your gut area all the time, you are manifesting hell. The devil has goat features, which is a ground animal. The angel has wings, which
we've seen this
is an air animal. The angel is your higher self. The devil is the lower self. Hence why the devil is red, because red is the lowest vibrational color. The devil is the deveiling, because you are mental, astral, etheric, and physical. You are deveiling yourself by sitting in the lower states of consciousness. The body does not live. It is only maintained by the consciousness that is within it. And this consciousness is either operating in hell or heaven, depending on the 3 brains that you use dominantly. You descended from spirit into matter. Now you need
I like it
to go back up to your true spirit form and move up the stairway to heaven, which is your spine. They've externalized it and turned it into a religion to hide the true power of yourself. The square symbolizes the physical plane, the triangle is the etheric plane, and the circle is the eternal plane. You need to think outside the box.
Okay, yeah, I get it. It's making a bit of sense, right? And I'm definitely gonna go back in and check out some more of this guy. What was called Revival of Wisdom on Instagram, probably elsewhere. We'll cover him a little bit more, but looks like he's got some type of a course or program or whatever. You know, in good, right on. I mean, like I said, I just joined Mind Valley to do some more meditation. Actually, I did it just so it will probably giving me more motivation to do more of the meditation and the more the Gateway Project, which is also part of the Silva Ultra Mind system, which is on there. And already, I mean, I'm finding it quite beneficial. I've only done a few of them. I did the centering exercise right before I went to the fucking court, and that's the only thing that probably kept me as I had to listen to the Freak Show, keep me from fucking literally laughing out loud, right? I mean, there's so many times where I just wanted to say, "Objection, Your Honor," right? Like you see in every fucking court fucking drama on the fucking idiot box, right? And so anyway, oh fuck, so funny. Reg, you use premium gas in your truck? No. But I do only buy from either Shell or Chevron. Normally it's Shell now because they're Chevron's through the roof. Even the regular is through the roof, right? And so no, the regular stuff that I buy at the premium shops is better than the premium that they sell at the regular shit shows, right? I know that because there's a lot of fillers and shit and that other stuff, and it'll make your engine knock and all that crap, right? And so there's only 2 gas stations you should be buying from, and that's Shell. Well, up here it's Shell and Chevron. I don't know. It's probably got a few more of them down south, but those are the ones that will give you'll get a premium in the regular as compared to, like Holiday or fucking Go-Mart, right? Fred Meyer gas is going to fucking be cheaper, but it's going to be shit for you, right? Doesn't matter if you just fill up a tank or 2 here and there, but if you're constantly going to use it in there, you're going to be fucking up your engine. So, and I know what you mean. Look, the Black Law book has an interesting interpretation of what a human is, a monster. Hey, good. I like it. Of course we are. Hey, the bags. Yeah, I got you. One more. I hope you get some good DoorDash money to cover all the spend on gas. I know, right? See, that's the thing, too. That's what I got to calculate on this, because using 4-wheel drive takes a little bit more gas, right? But also, I know as an independent contractor at DoorDash, you don't have to accept those little fucking bits, right? I'm going to be cherry picking. So, but yeah, I'll figure it out, right? I got to try it at least to figure it out. And so I know, yeah, gas can be a bitch. Loken. I've heard that people are using DoorDash more now than ever because they don't have to pay for fuel. Right. And see, that's another thing that's going on up here too that I know of, is that we're getting a higher rate than you would in LA, right? Because nobody drives up here and they need people desperately. And so they're giving you like these extra bonuses and perks and shit like that. From what I heard, one of my buddies told me that he had a friend who was doing this shit. And he said, yeah, it was hard to, walk away from the perks, he said, right? Because yes, they're offering like they're paying gas and shit like that and stuff, right? And so it depends on supply and demand, right? And yes, they get a lot of orders up here and nobody wants to drive down. And so I'm hopefully going to get some extra of those perks and shit like that. Matter of fact, I'm going to I'm going to be do everything right away real quick and get on the good side and then be like, hey, I need some gas money, right? Or something like that. I got a strategy. But Luke says, nice service. Thank you. Yes, I love this one too. Straight from my mom's closet, right? You should feel it. Velvet, baby. Oh my God, so smooth and awesome. And it's warm too. Can't wear it when it's too hot out. You go wear it when it's cold. It's so right on. All right, we're gonna wind it right down now, and I'm gonna encourage you to boost your immune system now. If you haven't, go ahead and grab some of the Survival Shield X2. Me, myself, I need the Winter Sun here because I hardly ever get any of that during the winter, right? Winter Sun. And then the Super Male Vitality, of course, you're going to want some of that. And then I've been using that Sheila G a lot lately, that shit that I bought from eBay, which is I get mine from the Altai Mountains, Russia, right? I got Russian blood, I got Russian roots. Fuck, we're right next to it. That's where I get mine. Really good shit. It looks like black tar. I've showed it to you before. Been using that pretty predominantly. And then, of course, the CBD oil as well. I get this from Empire Local Spice. 1,000 milligram fucking bottles, like $20, right? Way less expensive. then you're going to get online, but you still get it. And the thing I'm lacking right now that I want to get as soon as I start fucking pulling in this DoorDash cash is I need a new filter. I can tell now. And so I'll get myself a new shower filter pronto. And so get a few other things too. I still got Living Defense and Oxy powder. Fuck, it's buried. But I'm going to start once again on doing that. And I also have the turmeric one, the bodies. Get back on that shit because it's going to be working now. I got to get back to it. I mean, the hearing is finally in the past. Except if the court goes by the law, which they fucking should. God damn. Registers tits. Thank you. Yes, I think so too. Need some booby. But no, it could be hustling now from here on. And I mean, even though I didn't leave with a great sense of security from there, I still know, like I said, if they follow the law, which they're supposed to, then I have no worries. Oh yeah, if you look in the back, you see the shirts. Sorry. Some of those shirts, I'm loaded up and I'm gonna start burning some more bleach and some stuff. See the Punisher one here? Well, you gotta see this Bigfoot one. I took the Bigfoot shirt and colored it. Isn't that fucking sick, baby? Oh my God. And you got like red eyes. See the Bigfoot? Got the red eyes and shit. Fucking thing is dope. I didn't even want to give it up. Right? I want to keep the fucker, but hey, I'm going to start doing, I got this, I've been watching a few of the videos and I got some ideas. Take some blue jeans and you bleach out one half of it. So you got one half looks white, one half looks dark. And then you put the mirror images on it, right? You put the negative on one side and the positive on the other. Fuck me, dude. I'm going to start doing that. And I'm going to do it with shirts too. So you're going to see that coming up very soon. Big love. Once again, boost your immune system. I'm going to see you guys next time. I will be back on hopefully on the regular time on next Wednesday. But once again, if I do, I'm going to try to get a serving job as well as this DoorDash thing. And so I'm going to be kind of busy, but we're going to figure out a day. And big love to everybody. Thanks for joining. And thanks for listening to my shit. And I love you. And I'll see you next time. Hell yeah.